Hello, and welcome to the world of Entity Point. Before we begin, I have a question for you. Have you said the word? I'm the narrator of the story, detailing to you, the watchers, ever present, and to the players, the world around them, and the consequences of their actions. I hope you enjoy the story we have to tell. With that out of the way, it's time to take a delve into our current state of mind, beginning with Archibald Monroe.
Oh, it is that time, isn't it? So, I did learn one thing. Neither X nor Constance are worthy of trust, and I should never teleport near either of them.
That last thing was true.
Also, if Constance doesn't go to sleep soon, I will make him. I'm sorry. Sometimes you have to make someone do something they don't want to do. For the greater good.
Crazy.
I did attempt to steal some of Eugene's tech. That I will probably apologize for. Even though it was technically mostly unsuccessful, I'm still gonna apologize for that. It was out of line. Yeah, I was under the influence of a lot of pain, and also the memory of them almost murdering me. They were this close. They would have. If John hadn't walked in, they would have killed me. I'm gonna have to prepare better for that kind of situation. I can't let that happen again. And I can't trust them not to do it again. So, we'll see how it goes next time.
Constance Young.
Why does everybody want to kill me? Why is everybody insistent on just fucking with me? Not you, John. You're cool.
Oh, I mean, I made you remember.
That's true. There's just so much and so little going on inside my head right now. It's like I can see all the details of the sun, but also it's the sun, so I'm blinded by it, so I can see nothing, but I can see everything. I haven't slept in over 100 hours. That's probably maybe a small contributing factor to that.
100 hours?
I'm sure. Is that all?
Yeah.
Did you check the mics already? Percent?
What?
Did you check them to see if percent was...
They're working.
Check!
I mean, yours is off. But Rogue X.
Yeah, so Eugene was a lot. I think at the end of the day, he's more helpful than dangerous, but he obviously was not of the mind that we were working together, which made him, while an asset, a very dangerous one. I spent the majority of yesterday very, very worried about when his interests would divulge from our own. And the result of that caution was that I think I attacked Archibald for doing nothing wrong. So I don't know how I feel about that one. On one hand, I think the things I was doing and the way I reacted made sense for the situation. But on the other hand, I think the results of those actions were wrong. So I'll have to come to terms with that somehow.
Is that all? Alfonso Bernard.
I don't know what the heck happened after they left me and John by ourselves, but that was the funniest situation I have ever walked into ongoing in a room. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that got started, but I ain't laughed like that in a good long while. So I'm in a pretty good mood. And I'm going to rub that in their faces every chance I get.
His name was Eugene, right?
Yeah. I keep wanting to call him
Is that all?
Fitzherbert from Tangled. Yeah.
John Smith.
Eugene is too curious for his own good. If he keeps looking into what's happening in Entity Point, he is going to end up, as they say, sticking his nose into a hornet's nest.
I've done that. Not fun.
What?
You ever done that?
Oh, I was and he will be stung by his own hubris. But outside of Eugene, I hope everyone involved with what occurred earlier learns a lesson from this and understands what they did wrong. It might have been wrong of me to force understanding onto them, but I hope that they learn.
Bro might be Aesop.
All right. Before we begin, do any of the players have any questions?
Hey Patrick, why won't you let me take a teleporter move?
Because you don't have. How on earth would you get one?
Because I'm not making you one.
He's not Patrick.
Can't teleport with force of will.
Yes.
Sheer willpower will
No.
get me to places, Patrick.
What if he tries hard enough?
How many symbols are there on here? The number?
Many.
Okay.
I think
I
we did-
calculated about 60
We
because I didn't count it out. I just counted the rows.
I believe there's 62.
you would know.
Okay.
yeah, we did the math. There was like 70,000 possibilities or some shit like that.
Well, but we have 4.
Yeah,
That means
that
3
was
possible
that
remaining.
was with 4 with.
There are
out-
3
Yeah.
possible remaining, but
Yeah,
it's
that's what I was
62
thinking.
times 62 times 62, which ends up being around, like, roughly 332,000
Yeah.
possible.
So once we get one more, we can maybe.
This is not the time for talk. This is
Yeah.
time for questions.
It's alright.
Hey Patrick,
You already asked your
do you
question.
have another hint for the password?
Do you have a question? What the fuck's going on? Why are you involved?
What's this constant ringing?
Yeah,
noise and is it
I have a
not
question.
Yeah.
How long is it gonna go before we start talking to him?
That was it. That was a question.
Cool. Rogue, do you have a question?
sleeping? No.
Do you have a
No,
question for me,
just-
John?
John.
Why do you constantly put me through hell?
I have to put someone through hell. You just drew the short straw.
We never drew anything.
I did.
Or you-
Archibald, do you have a question for me?
He drew all the straws and gave the short one.
Hey, Constance, how many days are you out without sleep?
Hey, this is not the time for talk.
Can't stop me.
Is there one? Am I forgetting something?
Do you have any questions?
Do I?
No. Okay. Allow me to paint a picture. Alan Boyle Jr. sits alone in his hotel room. He knows his friend is in danger, but doesn't know how to help her. He focuses trying to communicate with something. I feel like my friend is in danger, and I don't know how to help her. What do you think I should do? I think she's in trouble. Something is after her. and I don't know if I can help. The something responds. What's after her? And who is this friend? Her name's Catherine. And I don't know. It's some being made of darkness. A small crimson crystal appears in Alan's hand. When given a command, this will banish all darkness and shadow. Thank you. I don't know how I can repay you. Your safety is what matters. And darkness is an enemy of light and man's creativity. Sunday, January 5th, 2020. The group finds themselves right outside of Eugene's apartment. After the excruciating exchange that didn't happen.
And I also would have checked on Matthias.
I was also wondering what about his situation.
It was the entire reason I went there.
How is Mans doing?
So, this is something me and Ryan discussed, but after all of you left the room, just for a moment, effectively, Rogue convinced Eugene that Matthias should probably wake back up in the bunker because he would not be in the best of moods waking up in front of a cloud agent. It might not go well for him, for Eugene. So Rogue, leaving his apartment, is carrying Matthias.
Retcon.
Yes.
Would you say Alfonso would be aware of the fact that you typically begin hallucinating after 36 hours without sleep?
He's probably gone 36 hours without sleep.
And hallucinating.
No, like,
And hallucinating.
how worried is my character
That's up to
about
you.
him not...
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, no, it's way past that.
Oh boy, you're
considering
seeing
the fact,
things.
yeah. How many days have you gone without sleep?
Not enough!
He hasn't slept since Catherine.
At 72 hours without sleep, you start, like, having severe depression. and
I can
suicidal
handle it.
thoughts.
Jesus fucking Christ, get off my back.
Go to sleep!
X is going to
Art-
remain somewhat quiet and seem to be in thought.
Archie is going ahead back to base. Teleport.
You
Can I
appear back at
come?
the bunker?
And I'm going, yes.
Can I
And I'm going to
come?
start working on
I can't.
thing.
I wanted to go with.
So you're going back to the cloud bunker, right?
No.
Because you don't have there's not nearly enough space for you to really work on that much stuff
True.
in his bunker.
Okay.
Or in the end.
Or in Daniel's bunker.
Okay. Remind me of who is currently... Okay, so there's... Wait, yeah, no, it's just Maya, Silas, and
Miles.
Though Matthias did say a fourth person.
And allegedly a fourth person. Okay.
Patrick
Well,
really likes that fourth person.
Weston.
It's West.
Preston.
you know what?
Destin Woodale.
Wait a minute. I know where the UEG base is, right? The UEG bunker.
No, you don't.
No, he
Why would you?
he told. I
He
was
said
there when
there
he
was.
found out. I was there. when
I
he found out, right?
pointed in general direction. at the
Okay,
time
never
frame.
mind. No, I can't just do that.
I said, like, it's a
All right.
5-minute walk that
In
away.
5-foot increments that way.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
see
ahead
it
and
eventually.
teleport back to where.
You
Well,
teleport away and then immediately appear back.
no. I was thinking.
And to clarify, you cannot teleport inside of that bunker.
Okay.
You can teleport outside.
Not seen it nor been there.
Wait, of which bunker?
Alfonso's.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Is there a cat?
What?
Is there a cat?
What kind?
Alfonso.
I'm not here. You're at the
no,
bunker.
I
I'm still-
teleported back.
Oh, okay. Okay. I missed a step. I was like, how are you talking to me?
I was gonna work on something else, but I might as well go ahead and fix your armor so I can get those shards back.
Can you announce
Shut up.
when you're
Shut up.
teleporting?
Hey, Constance.
Do you want him to
I
like
feel like that's a
teleport a
pretty-
rock over first?
Yeah,
Well,
I
at least
can't
when
do
he's
that.
leaving.
Constance.
And give me a rough time frame as to when he thinks he might be back. I feel like that's a pretty low request.
Hey,
How about
Constance.
taking a fucking nap?
That would also.
That's a pretty low request.
I don't think you understand.
You know, people typically have like severe delusions and hallucinations after 72 hours without sleep.
I hallucinated him teleporting within 3 feet of me. That
No, your
happened.
paranoia is mostly.
No,
because-
you hallucinated me looking like you and hit me in the head with a
I'm-
flashlight, for fuck's
I'm
sake.
gonna be honest with you guys for a brief moment here. I don't think
Do
you
I need to
understand
roll influence their
the fight or
actions?
flight response that I had. It wouldn't matter if I hadn't been sleeping for 2 months or I'd just woken up from an 18-hour nap 2 minutes ago. My reaction to somebody suddenly appearing within 3 feet of me would remain the same.
Go to sleep.
I don't need it.
Could I repair his armor back at his base? Or would I need more equipment?
Why are you looking at me? It's not like I can answer that
No,
question.
this is not a. This is a. It helps me think.
Well, don't do it while staring at me.
He
It's
likes-
weird.
No, he's
Looking at
visualizing
men.
you in the armor and then without the armor.
Please don't ever stare at
it's
Patrick.
a whole mental exercise.
Patrick, never look at me again, please. Because I'm gonna remember that comment constantly now.
Patrick's mental exercise. Looking at dudes.
I just
I like
want
that you
magic
guys check Sam's
armor.
reaction.
Never take him to a baseball game.
You would do not have the proper equipment to fix that armor because especially because it's not armor you've ever encountered before.
Pretty sure. Or was that only adaption and what armors were? Because I know there were a couple types of armors.
You
that
did not.
We had
not
found.
have actually. Seeing armor is not encountering. it.
Okay. All right. I was under the.
What if somebody
never
punched him in
mind.
the
I was
face
wrong.
with it? Would that count as encountering?
No.
It's pretty
You were
stringent
woken up
requirement.
for him.
This is fair.
You can see the
I'm
Eiffel Tower.
thinking.
That doesn't
Okay.
mean you can build the Eiffel Tower.
Is
I
that
bet you
a
I could.
challenge?
Yeah.
Someone get me a lot of toothpicks and some hot glue.
All right. So there are two options here for repairing your armor. We can toss the dice at my lab having been compromised yet, or
Can't you just teleport? You could just. Oh, it's been compromised and be gone.
I couldn't do a thorough enough sweep of the building by myself to make sure that there aren't agents hiding there. Because if they were waiting to surprise me, if they were waiting until I went back to capture me, they would not be where I would immediately find them.
Well, is the teleporting a new thing?
Very new, yes.
So they're probably not going to be in the building as much as watching the building.
Disagree.
Out of game, just so everyone's aware, Catherine went back to the bunker.
Okay.
Did we send someone with her?
Does it look like you did?
Okay.
Was she there when I teleported there?
Yes.
All right.
Does she have a cat with her?
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
What cat?
There's no cat.
Fuck you.
I don't even have to do the gas.
I hate
For
you.
me, there was no cat because I keep the visor on at all times at the base now, so I don't have to see the cat. Because there is no cat.
Sure. Sure, there isn't.
But why would you?
Hey,
Why would you
Archibald,
know to
there's a
keep the
cat
visor
behind
on if there is no cat? If you didn't even know there was
Because
a cat, why would
there
you keep
is
the
no
visor?
cat.
The cave's a lie.
He only turns them off if there is a cat.
Anyway.
Hit him in the face.
Or we can see if Enigma has the proper materials. When we looked around, was there anything there that might be could be used as a lab?
You could probably repurpose the armory for a lab. They do, even though it's a bunch of weapons. It's still decently enough equipped that you could just repurpose most.
Particularly with the stuff I salvaged from other things. All right. Or I could go and repurpose the armory at Enigma into something of a lab.
Oh,
Work
that
on it there.
reminds me. X will reach into her waistband and pull out 2 handguns.
He's taking a step back.
She will hold them not holstered, or not with the barrel
Mr.
in her hand, and hand one to you.
What's that for?
You know he's probably hallucinating right
You
now.
should not
Handing
do
him a
that.
gun
That's
is
a very
bad
poor
idea.
choice.
You're very proficient in close quarters combat, but there might come a time whenever you need to assist at range.
Yeah, no, last time something happened at range, he hit me with a flashlight. Let's not give him a gun, because I might
He
be
is
dead.
very good at throwing things.
Surprisingly, why did you give it to him?
Also, I know that you have, or do you have a lethal weapon?
I'm good, thank you.
Unbelievable.
Right.
I'll be working on something more suitable later.
You see the landlord Hal walking down the hallway.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Everything
I'm
going
holding
on
an
right here?
unconscious man, aren't I?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, this is my building.
Can I go beat the shit out of him?
What? I don't know.
Roll fighting brawl.
Wait, asking if you
wait,
can
that's
beat
the
shit out of
wrong
landlord?
Yeah, he's the guy who told the
I'm
UEG
so
we were
used
here.
to
Don't.
I'm so used to joking with it.
That's what Nolan said. Doesn't mean it was true.
I never really liked the guy anyway, so...
Please don't beat up Hal.
Why? What are you at with Hal?
He's done nothing wrong.
He betrayed us to the UEG.
He's done nothing
According to
wrong
Constance,
to
he's
you.
a landlord, and that's enough.
We're talking. Get out of here.
Yeah, you're talking out in the
You want
hallway.
me to...
Jula,
You want me to break your face?
do you like my
He
apartment?
hasn't
Hal?
slept in
He's-
almost a week.
What?
Do you like my apartment, Hal?
Why did you... What the hell did you do?
I was robbed.
You were robbed?
Yeah.
Can I kick his kneecap?
Nolan
You have
Hayes.
nothing to steal.
Didn't you see my coffee pot was missing?
Yeah, it was on the sidewalk.
Yeah, they robbed it.
Robbed
They
I don't
robbed the
think that's
coffee
how
pot?
it works.
They took it.
I
Put it
guarantee you,
over
I
there.
know more about robbing than I know more about being robbed than you do.
Alfonso, so
He's usually on the other end of this whole robbing thing. That's why he's a landlord.
Alfonso,
Yeah,
option
fuck,
one or
shithole.
option two?
Nah,
Option one or option two? Risk my base or try to do Enigma?
I'm gonna kick in his kneecaps really quick. Not yours.
Yay! Do I need to call the police?
He's being dramatic.
I'll
there.
beat them too.
Sorry, I will apologize for him.
You are already on her watch list.
The police listen to raccoons.
He's
That's- it's
passed
true.
100 hours without sleep.
To be fair, it is a very trustworthy
The way
raccoon.
the shadows are falling on your face, you look like you're without sleep.
He's really tired, Hal.
No,
I
I'm
know.
perfectly lucid.
Do you have any tranquilizers we could borrow?
He owns an apartment building.
No, the reason I know him is from the underground shenanigans.
I don't know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, do you have a tranquilizer dart by any chance? We could
No,
just make him
why?
take a
Why
nap.
would he have
What?
that?
Don't
Can you
question
just
things.
please leave the property before I have you removed?
I'll break a
start
window on the way
leaving.
out.
What if you were to leave the property?
No.
We'll influence their actions.
No.
Do it, do
I
it, do it, do
refuse.
it. No.
No, I refuse.
I
Hear me
wanted
out.
to-
No, his purpose in
Force
leaving
that hand.
and coming out here wasn't to talk to us. It was to go get groceries.
You're not in the lobby. You're in the hallway.
Even better.
Hear me out here. You sell me the place for the fact that I don't break your kneecaps.
$3.
Okay. He
Um,
just walks back down the hallway.
He's,
Are
I
you
feel like
certain
I've
I-
made a mistake all
he's
of a
going
sudden.
to be calling the police.
All we gotta do is not be here. Fun
This is
fact, I
exactly
know he
this kind
will
of
not
thing-
be showing them camera footage.
This is exactly the reason I am very.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah,
This is
we're
Hal from the apartment
we
complex.
gotta go.
Hey, who you call it? How do I need to tell them about all your dirty laundry you keep in the
There's
basement?
a bunch of muggers.
I am being harassed.
I'm harassing him, not
Are
you.
we leaving?
Alfonso, make
They
a
threatened
choice.
to break my kneecaps. Can you please send someone?
Alfonso.
That was 20% sarcastic.
Alfonso, make a
What?
choice.
I don't like choices. What were the
You
options?
guys leave.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Is Alfonso?
Are
A
we
quick
going?
question: would I believe that he actually called the police or somebody else?
That's up to you.
Can I
Roll discern intentions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to see if he actually did
Oh, I
or
need to
not.
pull up my dice.
The one that you can't roll right, there might
Yeah,
still
I
be
know.
people who are being controlled.
Aha! I got an 8.
An 8. Let me see.
I succeeded.
Kind of.
After a fashion.
No, he just pulled out his phone.
He didn't call the police.
He just pulled out the
Thank goodness.
phone on the. But it did make you leave.
I never said I left.
I wanted to leave before
No,
that.
he said.
Everyone else did.
Alfonso didn't. He's still
I
staring at him.
dragged you along with me.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. He's dragging me. I know you're lying. I know you didn't call them.
So, are we going to my lab and risking the UEG being
I want to
there?
beat his kneecaps in.
Or are we going to Project Enigma?
As you're
Yes.
standing outside the armor complex.
I assume we're on the way.
Yes.
The longer you delay, the longer your suit will go unfixed.
Fine. I guess we'll both go to your base, and I'm gonna grab a rock and throw it through one of the windows.
One of us,
You are
I
not going
don't
to do
like
that.
this man.
one or some of us should probably go back to the
Someone
cloud
stop
base
him
and
from
figure
breaking
out
a window
what
in his
happened.
No. I'm gonna actually.
What?
You know, I'm gonna aim
Some
for
of us should
John's
probably go
apartment
back
and break
to the
other
cloud
windows in
base
there.
and find out
'Cause
what
I know
happened
nobody's in
to
there.
him. Because, you know, it's pretty unprecedented to walk into a place that houses specials and see one of their powers going haywire.
Good point. Let's go
Is it
there
possible
instead.
that I could stop him from breaking a window? Yeah. Okay, I am carrying a man,
No,
which makes it harder, but
you cannot stop me from throwing a rock.
you go to throw the
Just
rock.
make a swift roll.
Me or her? Can I make it opposed one? Yeah.
I am going to be assisting Rogue. Actually,
How?
Stopping you.
Can I
Yeah,
roll attack from
stopping you.
ambush and shoot him in the kneecap?
No.
Um,
No.
13.
But it's an ambulance.
So it's not.
oh, it's an ambulance.
Ambulance.
I could make it a 13.
Don't make it a thing.
I could make it a 13. I could.
That's a waste of.
Also,
But
it's
I
gonna be-
could.
Did you succeed?
I got a +1 for you, yeah.
Alright, 14.
So
Can you
no.
make it a 14?
Yes. If I try hard enough.
No, Rose stops you.
Constance. This is after a little while of.
You're on the way there.
Can I kick a rock without
No.
her noticing?
Do you think that you could sleep if you tried?
We could go buy some NyQuil. Or some elephant tranquilizer. Fun fact, I do know a guy who sells that.
Want to sleep.
Are you more scared of the being asleep or the going to sleep part?
Because if we hit you in the head hard enough, you won't have to worry about it.
What's worse?
Losing, not even losing, just spending so much time not awake, not conscious.
We're probably gonna have some time waiting for Malcolm to wake up. Matthias to wake up. In
Malcolm
that
in the
time,
middle.
if you wanted, you could attempt to sleep. I promise I'll wake you whenever before we decide to do anything else.
Go to sleep.
If not, that's okay. But I figure it would be an advantage to have you rested.
Not hallucinating.
Yeah.
Hitting me in the head with a flashlight.
Influence my actions.
I am not
Roll-
going to roll assist.
Would you like to be the one to roll?
I shouldn't be, however, I think that
You're instigating the
Yeah.
conversation.
So roll. Everyone who would like to try and assist, please roll assist or hinder.
Yeah! Watch it, we're gonna get this in the negatives.
7.
That's better than it could have been.
Yeah, especially since I rolled an 8.
That's a +1 on a sister hint.
Well, I negated that.
Oh.
Why are we keeping him from sleeping?
I get XP. I
Archie's
rolled
not
a
that
5.
persuasive.
Oh, we
No,
we got
Archie
XP from
starts
failing that?
speaking and one of them just tells him to shut up.
Oh,
Fonzie-
you were trying
Do
to.
what?
Did Fonzie fail?
Did you roll?
I thought you tried to hinder.
That's a minus. That's a -1.
You said anybody who wanted to assist. I was actively participating in the conversation. It
That
felt
means-
unhonest of me to not roll.
Would you
Minus
like
2
to
plus
spend
1, which is
tokens?
-1, makes it a 6.
So you
No.
Collectively, you all have
Yeah, I'll spend a token.
thus
Okay.
far.
On a 7, you will get experience if you do this.
But they
Yeah, the
they're
experience is
barely
sleeping.
scraping by.
I'm not a charismatic individual.
It should have been John. But you were the one talking about it.
I have a +4. Technically, if I lied to him, I'd have a +5. I promise, we'll wake you up in an hour.
I'm gonna shoot you in your sleep.
That would be the worst thing to tell.
I'd still have a +5.
Isn't it better for him to have a gun?
Not in this state,
Okay,
no.
so you will get experience
Colorado?
if you
no,
go to sleep. Apparently. If you at least take a nap.
You gonna make a personal roll?
Yeah. Yeah. It's cognition. This
You
is
know, I'm
the
gonna
smart
start
part of the
giving you
brain.
negatives for not sleeping, right?
Don't worry about it.
You should have given him
I'm
those like
surprised you
3
lasted
days
this long
ago.
without giving you negatives.
I know. I didn't know he wasn't sleeping until last session. He hadn't informed me of that.
I think you just hadn't heard him.
No.
That's a whole section I would have given him negatives.
You might not have. You might be right.
What is it?
Go to sleep.
It's a 4.
Are you going to sleep or no?
Go to sleep.
That feels right.
Just like pass out on your feet.
I don't think it's happening.
Hear me out here. I punch you really hard in the jaw.
Can I?
That'll be the rapid
Not
last
immediately.
I'll punch you harder.
But he'll go to sleep.
The moment we get to the
Not
cloud
before
base,
you.
I'm trying to convince him again. The moment we get there.
It would take at least 2 of you.
I feel
There
like
are
it's a
2 of them. Don't
challenge.
you see both?
Yeah. You didn't know I could duplicate myself?
Yeah.
Get with the program, man.
So you find yourselves back at the cloud base. The door is still open.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we should close that.
It's broken.
I'm going to close it.
Eugene broke it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He broke the mechanism.
Like the latching mechanism.
One of
Did
the
he break the
people
actual, like,
already
physical
tried to
latching?
close it.
Yes. He broke the closing mechanism.
I am going
To get it to open.
Unfortunate.
You
Can I
roll
try to fix it?
You can roll to fix it.
Okay, cool. Cognition, I assume.
Yes. As everyone enters inside.
Okay, we'll scan the area.
Yes. I mean, the power is all still off at this point.
7.
I have me goggles on.
I'm just
Do they?
clarifying.
Be ready for a fight.
Yeah.
7.
Haha! That
It
is
works enough.
a
It's
good enough.
11.
What door does this do? The cloud bunker?
The inside of it.
Can I roll read a stressful situation?
Sure.
I got an 11 for scanning the area.
Okay.
What kind of shitty situation are you throwing us into, Patrick?
That's not one of the questions.
Give me the
That's not one of the
details.
questions, dumbass.
That's the one I asked.
What dangers haven't been noticed?
Haven't. Okay, so you enter inside.
You say that he's gonna put dangers in immediately.
Oh, I think.
Oh,
they were
I
earning
like
danger.
fighting.
That is what your character is built for, being strong and.
While Archie's fixing the door,
3 of our
Can I-
he's
characters.
going to tell you
Can I roll
guys,
hide
do
from
not
view?
refer to me while we're in the building. If Miles hears my name, he's gonna freak.
Hey,
Why?
mine. Anyway,
What should we call you?
Do not
Jeffers.
refer to me.
Bingus?
I will be invisible.
Understandable.
Okay,
Jumble.
that's,
Can I also roll hide from view while
wait,
scanning
John.
the area? Great. Well, that failed.
I think I just need to print out the ones that have questions.
They exist at
Actually,
some
I got
point.
an 8. I forgot I had a +5 to hide
You
from
still
view.
only get one question.
I think I have the questions here. That's not
That
questions.
didn't fail. I succeeded that roll.
What are you rolling? Stressful situation? Or are you scanning the area?
He's scanning the area.
I did scan.
What is hidden here? What happened here? Were powers used here? What kind of person was here? Where did they go? What were they going to do?
I get 2 because I got 10.
Mhm.
Or no, I got 11.
Correct.
What kind of person was here, and what is hidden here?
You're looking around. The only recent people that were here other than you is the specials that were already here.
Are they still here?
Yes.
Is he
And what
going?
was your other question?
What is hidden here?
What is hidden here? Okay. You're staring around. Just for a brief glimpse, you see what you remember being the blob that is
Oh.
Abraham kind of peeking through a wall
Oh, okay.
at you, and then it just kind of hides as soon as you look at it.
Well, that's rude.
Is he gonna let us know all of this?
It's up to him.
Abraham just looked at me through the wall and ran away like I looked really ugly or something.
Dangers haven't.
You know what?
noticed?
Shut it.
Once you clear the
Um,
area,
that
would
was
you mind
constant.
going and watching
He's
the
helping,
entrance?
but Miles will not react positively if he finds out he is here.
Is that the danger?
Yes. Almost definitely.
I'm
It
gonna
would
go-
be bad for all of
I
you.
guess I'm gonna go talk to
I'm
Maya,
the danger.
Maya and Abraham
Okay.
about why he just ran away from me. Felt very, very.
So
rude
you head
that
back
we
to
were
the
friends.
meeting room where you see everyone is still there. Silas, Miles, and Maya. And the blob that is Abraham to you.
I'm following them. Well, him.
Hi.
Silas is sitting in the corner drawing on the wall.
Ooh, what we got this time?
Miles is sitting next to Miles, comforting her, and she's just sitting there, still kind of shaken up. Hi, you're back.
Yep, I'm back.
Is Matthias okay?
He will be.
He's currently on your shoulder, isn't he?
He'll be fine. He's passed out, thrown over your back.
He's just taking a really good nap right about now.
John, would you talk to tell everyone what's going on?
This is John. I think you already
I
know
John.
him.
Hi, John.
Hi, Maya.
Hey, why did Abraham run
Miles
away
is
from
just
me?
kind of glaring at all of you.
Why
Have
did,
I haven't met Miles yet, have I?
No, I don't believe so.
why did Abraham run away from me? That felt kind of rude. You gotta like just peek
Well, I
at
told
me.
him to keep an eye out for people.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to
hi Abraham.
Matthias's room, and I assume there's a bed for him.
Yep.
I'm going to put him on.
Suplex him onto it.
I'm going to proceed to do what I was told and be like,
Gently throw him over your shoulder.
Explain everything.
Going to gently
Yeah.
German
Yeah.
suplex him
Nice.
into the bed frame.
And with the taking too much energy and all that, and Miles it doesn't really make much sense. Not much energy he could have taken in here.
do powers ever make much sense?
His do.
Fair enough.
Fight. Sorry.
Did you do something?
Me?
Yeah, did you do something to him?
No.
Aside from getting shocked by lightning, nope, didn't really do anything to him.
He stopped emitting all the electricity and then passed out pretty much.
For you, because I don't believe Constance has seen Miles, he's the one that has a werewolf hand and a three-fingered hand, and then half of his face is metal. Like this splotchy metal. on
Ooh,
his-
hey, question.
Constance doesn't know what's real and what's not.
I know, I'm just clarifying.
Hey,
I was like, maybe I do need some sleep.
question. Last time I was here, he mentioned there being 4 people staying at this bunker, not including him.
Well, I don't know who you could be talking about.
Well, it can't be good, because we cleared all of the rooms in the bunker, right? There's no rooms we didn't go into.
I have no idea.
Huh. Seen any weird goings-ons?
Not since that happened.
I don't know. Hey, Abraham, you see anything weird wandering around? Like weird shadow thingies, specifically?
Miles up.
Wait, oh.
Yeah, he says he has. Not. What are you talking? Well, there was one following Matthias around for a while.
Ah.
That would
That
Lead
would
to
explain.
explanation.
Why didn't you tell me? It asked you not to, but you're supposed to tell me everything. It can talk to you?
Well, that doesn't make me feel good. Yeah, so that thing is bad. It's not friendly from what we can tell. And it also messes with people and makes them do things with their power. From what we've learned. Kind of like zapping out your entire electrical grid. Do it. I'm being honest. You should take notes. Liar.
Silas stops drawing and looks around.
What do you draw?
It's again. He's using basically not pencils. He's using chalk and just drawing on the wall. So it's not working that well. It's very simple overall, but it's hard to tell exactly. It just looks like a shadow. And that's it.
That thingy, Abraham, did it look anything like that?
It had eyes, but yeah.
That adds up. Also, it can kind of talk to the future through technology. That's something it did. That was weird. Yeah, it did do that. That was
Maya,
a weird day.
is there any way you can let us talk to Abraham? Is that within your ability?
That's not how. Matthias said that's not how it works.
Is there any way Abraham can let us talk to him?
I don't think so. I think the only reason I can talk to him is because I'm connected to him somehow.
I mean, I kind of heard him one time.
But
What
you're
did he
using
say?
Weird powers.
I didn't really get like a full word. It was like very faint mumbling, but I'm pretty sure it was him. It was shortly after the thing with Matthias freaking out down there. I just heard like really faint mumbling, but I'm pretty sure it was Abraham saying something to me. But that was all I got.
That's weird. I don't know why that happened.
He's just become so perceptive.
You knew Catherine, right? This is Miles. You were here for her.
We know her, yeah.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Doing better.
He's not.
It's
He
okay.
hasn't slept in 100 hours.
It's okay.
You should probably go to sleep. Do you have like an ability to
Constance
make him
has
go to
not
sleep?
stopped watching the Werewolf Hand Man.
Constance, you want a marshmallow?
Also, Constance, you're not hallucinating
I'm
the
just gonna
werewolf.
dig in my pocket and pull out like a warm marshmallow.
At this point, it's more dirt
That on my
than
face.
Milo.
It's more what?
Dirt than Milo.
Also, Constance, to clarify, if you're seeing him with like werewolf hands, you're not hallucinating.
I know
That is
that.
okay.
It's just brown.
It's what I am. Get used to it.
No.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I feel really conflicted because I feel like I should be chanting fight right about now, but I also feel like it's a really bad time to have a fist fight.
I don't feel like killing someone right now.
I didn't return from.
Hey, I'll
my
pay you
last
$20 if you put him to sleep.
What do I have use for money? I can't go out into society like this.
That, you know what? It's fair. I didn't think that through. I'll buy you something worth $20 if you put him to sleep.
I was locked in a science facility my whole life. I don't know what you would buy for $20.
One hell of a
A
sandwich.
hat.
A hat?
Yeah.
I could
Actually-
get you a very nice hat.
Anyone
think
would
a
like
hat
to roll
covers
cognition
this?
there? Anyone who
Some
doesn't understand?
Ski
yet?
mask. Dumbass.
He's a big
If I walk around with a ski mask, someone's gonna think I'm trying to kill somebody.
You live in Colorado. People having ski masks is like standard for this time of year.
People trying to kill someone standing this time of year.
No, that's
Especially
just,
when it's constant.
that's just this town. That's not the whole state. Hey, do me a solid. Crunch it really loudly right in front of the microphone. Just
Not sponsored.
Extra
Wait
sponsored.
a moment.
Super sponsored. Also, did you read my
Can I-
containment
can I-
protocol for Miles? Did you read my containment protocol for Miles?
Can I roll discern intentions on Miles?
What specifically are you trying to discern?
Well, whatever it is, I'm
His
gonna figure it out.
intentions.
I rolled a 13 because I'm good at that. I'm trying to discern if him being concerned for Catherine's well-being and asking if she's okay is authentic or not. If he actually cares, or if he just wants to know that we have her.
Oh, he doesn't care.
So he's just wanting you to know that we have her.
He's just being polite, or like, is it like he's keeping tabs?
He does not care that she's
We
okay.
do not care. So, why do you want to know if Catherine's okay?
Because it would be pretty bad if she just died because of Matthias.
Can I roll discern intentions again?
Sure.
Can
Oh, I
roll
got a
discern
token.
intentions?
You're gonna roll discern. Is this guy human?
12.
Wow.
Shit, you did better than I did. That's an 8.
Vibe check, man.
Is Constance just all of a sudden be like really buddy with this dude for no good reason?
I'm wanting to discern if him saying that it was Matthias who was the reason for Catherine's state is entirely true.
Well, most of the wounds she got were from Rogue, but
Well, like being held at the facility.
Your phone
that
vibrated.
wasn't Matthias.
In case you didn't notice
What?
it.
That wasn't Matthias's idea. You're
Okay.
discerning.
All right.
I'd like to discern how much he actually has any genuine sympathy and or empathy for somebody in Catherine's
She
position.
could die for all he cares.
Yeah.
Patrick didn't think about that one. Hey, Abraham, how long was the shadow thingy following him around?
About 5 days.
How long
6?
ago?
6 days.
Is it still following him around?
No.
Is it following any of us around?
No.
Did you see it do anything with his scepter, staff, thingamajig?
No, he doesn't pay. He wasn't. I don't think he was there when Matthias lost it. He did lose it, right? That's what he said.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
How you feeling, Maya? I know this was really stressful for you.
You know, I probably should have started with that question.
I just want Matthias to be okay.
He'll be good. He'll be good. He'll recover. He'll be better. And then he can play hide and seek with you.
He didn't play hide and seek.
Maybe.
Well, maybe this time he'll.
And
want
you
to.
are a joy killer.
What did he say?
Maybe.
You know, honestly, with the power out like this is the perfect time for him to play hide and seek with you.
Do you want to play hide and seek? Oh, God.
Do it.
Do it.
Sure.
Do it.
I'll play hide and seek.
Okay.
I could cheat because I have the goggles. I would be the god of hide and seek.
You have a +5 to hide from you.
Close your eyes. Matthias, Maya just leaves the room. How long do you count?
I count to 60. Normal hide and seek.
Well, you're polite. I would have counted to like 3.
1, 2, 3.
Now it's not a game of hide and seek. It's a game of tag.
And you're a whole lot faster than a 7-year-old.
I would
6,
hope
5,
so.
4.
I think like 7 or
2.
6.
73.
Frank.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was listening in on their conversation.
I assume you fixed the door by now.
Yeah.
Did
As
you
soon
close
as
it?
I did close it, yes. That was the entire point of me fixing it, so I could close it.
I figured, but good
yeah.
to check.
But yeah, at this point, he's just gonna go ahead and go down to the armory and start repurposing it.
Okay.
Theft.
Not theft.
Casual theft.
What I did was theft.
Appropriation.
Yes.
We are merely annexing their
You
resources.
are staying there, Matthias. He seems to stir a little bit.
Is there a chair in the room as well, or?
There's a desk with a computer.
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting. And I'm just kind of sitting in the chair, looking back.
What happens?
I was hoping you might be able to tell me.
Where is he? Where did it go? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go?
What are you looking for? Who are you looking for?
He tells me the truth. Where did it go?
It seems to have left the building.
Where did it go?
We don't know.
Thias tries to stand up.
Stay here for a moment. You're not ready to be moving yet.
Is everyone okay?
Everyone in the facility, yes. I currently have my associates watching over them.
What
Do we
happened?
hear him waking up?
No, it's from a completely different room.
It's also concrete.
Also, I believe his room is downstairs.
We found-
as concrete, baby.
I came to the building to warn you that there was a cloud agent who was going to be coming to just check in on you. I came to warn you because I knew that, well, it's likely you would have wanted to know. When we did, the power of the building was out, and you were emanating large amounts of electricity in... What room was that?
It was a training room.
In the training room. Alright. Some of my friends did their best to help with the situation, and eventually, it seems that you have made, well, the amount of energy you had was dispersed, and it seems like, as far as we can tell, you're on the way to recovering.
Didn't tell them about Burke, did I?
What?
I didn't tell them about Burke, did I?
I think you did.
You did.
I
Okay.
didn't know. I wasn't there for that.
You weren't there? Alright.
I was spying
Hmm.
far away. Can you help fill in any of the gaps on that?
I remember when I woke up late in the night and something was off. I went down in the training room and it was gone. That thing that was telling me everything was gone, and then I don't know what happened. I had been slowly taking an energy from it, and then it left, and I couldn't contain it anymore.
What do you know about that thing?
There's always some shadow in the corner of the room. But it always told me the truth.
You were concerned about your compatriots being controlled because of it. Am I correct?
Not because of that, no.
Was he the one who informed
It
you?
was helping me. It told me that Catherine wasn't Catherine anymore. And Cloud was compromised.
That thing. The thing that was telling you information. We suspected it was what was controlling Catherine and causing Cloud to be compromised. Because of that, we looked into it to some degree. My friends know more about it, but there is a very high chance that that creature would be able to change your perception to cloud your judgment.
So Catherine's not being controlled? Probably.
Probably. I think it's very likely that that thing tricked you into mistrusting the others. For what purpose, I don't know.
Damn it. I was so fucking careful.
And because of that, most of the people you're watching over are still safe. But what we have to do now is making sure they continue being that way. We need to deal with this creature.
Is Catherine okay?
As far as I can tell, she's back in a safe place. We don't know where the creature is, though.
She can come back. If she wants to. This is my fault. God. Fucking damn.
Whenever you're feeling up to it, a lot needs fixed around the bunker.
Your entire power grid.
Do you feel like it's safe for me to leave you here?
Oh, we're fine. I have a backup staff somewhere in here.
I'll nod. I'm gonna go and check on the others then.
Alright.
Would you tell us he's awake?
Yeah, I would go back into the room, wherever, and
I guess I
quietly listen for a minute.
You hear him counting.
Where am I at? What number am I on?
You're almost done.
56, 57,
Hide and seek
58,
I see.
God.
with Maya,
60.
if she wanted to, and he's nicer than me. He counted to a full 60 seconds, like at a reasonable pace, rather than as fast as humanly possible.
Is that normal?
What?
I was
No.
gonna immediately say, Patrick, can I roll a use power?
That's pretty
It's a
funny.
joke.
We're just gonna have you be right.
No, if you wanted to use power, you should
never
have
did hide.
followed her stealthily while she hid, and then rewind it so you didn't follow her.
Followed her stealthily,
Yeah,
going
thank you.
1, 2. Can I roll scan the area?
Yeah.
So would you tell us?
You're right, Aaron.
yet.
You're right.
Clearly not enough. That's an 11.
So you look around the facility and
She's in the armory. She's watching the armory be
no,
rearranged.
but she's downstairs in the library.
That's a library.
I'm going. What was that?
He does that. That's a thing he does.
I'm gonna go to the library.
Right, you're like, where could she be? Here she is.
No, you should roll hide from view and like jump scare the shit out of her.
She's 7.
That's why it's fun.
You found me.
Alfonso's not a good person, in case you haven't noticed.
Took me forever. Crazy at hiding.
And forever since anyone's played hide and seek with me.
God, looks you're so good at it.
What's Constance up to?
Besides from staring at Miles, but
So John is playing hide and seek. What did Fonzie?
Let's just do it.
I'm
John's
still
playing hide
standing
and seek.
there, pondering the mysteries of the
Sings
cosmos.
That song was from Sing was.
Yeah, Constance is. He's just gonna stand there with Alfonso, keeping an eye on Miles.
I'm gonna like very slowly lean into Constance and be like, "Go to sleep," and then go back and standing like nothing happened.
So, did
I
you
will
contract lycanthropy or?
No, you're not there.
Am I here at this point?
You should jump scare Constance.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I want to be punched.
I want to die.
You just gotta be quick. You gotta like roll dodge right if you jump
Constance
scare.
will lay anybody out.
Yeah, I think me and Constance have a mutual understanding of not jump scaring one another.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
Who would
Yeah.
think?
After I re-enter the room, I'm gonna just take a moment to look over the situation. Obviously, the counting is happening. What about the others in the room?
Silas is just sitting off in the corner by himself, and Miles is glaring at Constance.
And I'm enjoying the staring competition.
Does Silas seem okay?
Never.
Does he seem better than when I left him?
Yes.
He seems like
He's not.
normally
His
would.
power isn't panic we're activating.
Well, I only have that point of reference, so I'm assuming he's doing better.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll walk over to Constance and Miles.
Jump scare.
I assume you hear me walking.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing that like a normal person.
Patrick said no. Patrick said he didn't. Patrick said he didn't hear it. Dang it. I want chaos,
Did I miss
Patrick.
anything?
No.
Hey, Constance, I have a question. If I were to yell "boo" really loudly,
I
would
would
you
punch
jump?
you.
Yeah, okay. But like, would it like
Remind me of
make
the
you
name
jump?
of the
No.
guy in charge again.
Matthias.
Get your eyes checked out. They don't seem to be working.
Oh, they're working just fine.
No, I don't think so. You seem to have a staring problem.
Yeah,
Constance, why are we trying to make enemies?
I'm not.
And why are we staring?
It's paranoia kicking in. That typically happens after 48 hours of
I'm
house
just being ready.
Ready for what?
Anything.
Alright.
You don't seem like you're ready for anything, actually.
Yeah, consider
we
the
can be
fact you have your
ready for
back
anything
turned to the
except
door.
I don't think you're
Figure of
ready to
speech.
be here right now.
Constance,
You wanna try me?
Use the injection of the vial.
listen.
I have nothing better to do right now.
She's gonna step in between the two of them physically.
You ruin all the fun. I was about to ask for bets.
Constance, these people can help us. And we can help them. We need people right now.
Yeah, alright. I wasn't gonna do anything unless he did something.
Also, Constance, for future reference, if you want to be ready for everything, you should crawl into the corner that faces the doorway. Not stand with your back to it like you are currently.
Do you think that you can reasonably watch over someone and not start a fight?
Who am I watching over?
Matthias. He's still not well.
Is he awake?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna go talk to him.
I'll handle things here if you go make sure
I'm gonna
Fonzie
check
doesn't
Matthias.
cause problems.
Yeah, alright.
Have a little faith,
There
please.
is no faith to be had in you.
Damn,
That's so real.
that hurt. I thought we were cool.
I'm
But
gonna
also,
turn
you're
back
not
to-
here. Shut up.
No, he
you don't
is.
get to
He's
sit.
When on earth, why on earth would you think that you are cool with anyone here?
Because I'm a cool dude.
The only person in this group you are cool with is Catherine.
You are even more
I'm cool with-
deluded. You're even more deluded than he is right now.
I'm cool with my boy John over in the library currently.
We have a very functional work relationship.
Yeah.
I
See,
would like to
Cool with
point out,
being a functional work relationship.
John has threatened to shoot you on several occasions.
And claims to hate you.
in front of people.
That's just how he is. He doesn't know how to
It's tough
process
love.
proper No, he had a rough childhood.
Anyway.
He doesn't know how to do emotions, okay?
I'll turn back to Miles. I'm sorry, Constance.
I'm used to it by now.
He's used to the worst.
People like him just don't like things they don't understand.
Maybe that's true.
He's a racist.
I think we managed to get the door of the building closed. I see you had some trouble with that.
Yeah, it's broken.
It should be fixed now, and Matthias should be working on getting the base back in functioning order.
That'd be good.
If you could keep... Do you and the young one get along?
Well enough.
Can you have Abraham keep an eye out for that creature? Oh wait, no, I don't know that he can see that nor that that's there. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right. Do you have... Probably not. We should send someone to get Catherine at some point.
Why?
I talked to Matthias, and he realizes that he was misguided in his mistrust of Catherine and some of the other Cloud agents. It's best to have everyone together for safety reasons.
Did we just get a new base?
Nah, leave in mind. It's better.
I don't see
Shinier.
why that would be needed.
Why her being here or being safe would be needed?
No, why any of you would be here.
Oh, Well, right now, to make sure you're all safe until Matthias gets everything back up and running.
Oh, we were safe until you showed up, so.
That seems illogical.
You
Considering
were
the fact that
safe during Matthias's...
No, we were safe after you left.
Yeah, because of us.
Mhm.
So...
And we were safe until you got here. You bring the danger.
I am the danger.
Matthias was fine, and then
I could-
next morning, right after you showed up,
Yes, and
That
according
happens.
to your
You're not
friend's
here.
friend,
You
I
left with him.
didn't realize I'd already left.
that
I
happened.
thought we were still in there.
He was
Okay.
like that all day.
all day until you got there.
Maybe that's possible. Admittedly, we have the same enemies. So, regardless of our being here, I imagine that they still would have come after you eventually.
As far as I know, they don't know we're here. And the more people that do know we're here, the more likely it is that they'll find out.
That's true. Hopefully, though, reconnecting with Cloud should help improve your safety. Resources are important in situations like this.
Yeah.
And if we can do that, then hopefully we'll mitigate any harm we would have caused by being here.
That would be nice.
I do apologize for any problems we would have caused. I'm gonna go.
Hey Patrick, you knocked that over.
I'm gonna go make sure Constance and Fonzie don't get into trouble.
Constance and Fonzie. You're not Constance or Fonzie, are you?
I know.
You just went, You go downstairs to
Sorry, we were just watching you knock all the stuff over again.
You go back. You go downstairs where you do see Matthias hobbling around with just a regular wooden walking stick.
Well, good morning. How was your nap?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Making sure this guy doesn't do anything fucking stupid.
Catherine's not here. Why are you?
I'm more babysitting him because he hasn't slept in 100 hours.
And she
I'm
just-
still not sure how he's walking.
didn't know that we all worked together.
No, that was the point.
Fucking liar.
Why
said
are you
didn't
calling
know
me-
Catherine?
Did I say that?
You and the girl.
The girl.
I don't know what her name was.
Yeah, I'm bad with names too. Sorry.
You just said you didn't know Catherine. He's here. He came for Catherine.
So you're saying I can't know Catherine or
No,
him
you said you didn't.
separately?
Maybe Fonzie did.
I don't remember saying that. But hey, Dad.
We're here now. We want to work with Cloud.
No, I want you to go to sleep.
Seeing as I was probably wrong about Cloud being compromised.
Yes, I know. Did you know there was a shadow thing following you around for like the last 5 days?
Yes.
6, I think is what
Mhm.
Abraham said.
It's telling me what I assumed to be the truth.
Yeah, so do you know what that was?
I don't know.
Do you know where it is now?
It left. I woke up in the middle of the night and it was gone.
Do you want to know what that is?
Kinda, yeah.
Great, get ready for a lore dump because this is a weird,
Matthias is going to
weird
like
trip.
continue to like walk around and he's going to go into the armory.
None of you explained me.
No. Are you still invisible?
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yes, I am.
Door opens. Everything has been moved around. I've been robbed. You guys fucking do this?
No, I'm not. I was literally just in front of Miles for fucking 3 hours, and now I'm here.
They had a very, very impressive staring contest. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was the most impressive staring contest
I'm gonna-
I have seen. In a
Teleport
Matthias is-
behind them.
Matthias is going to move around.
Is there an audio cue for that?
Yes.
What?
Your teleporting is not silent.
Oh.
What does it sound like?
That had not been explained to me.
Well, you're the one who created it,
Lightning.
and there's definitely not a way you could figure out to make it silent.
That's how you teleport.
Because you're ripping through time and space.
Actually, with the strike
Through
of a lightning
space.
bolt.
So you decide what the sound is, but there's
Space,
definitely a sound.
Lightning.
That is
It's
true.
not
'Cause-
visual, but there's sound.
that is true, because if you were teleporting, you would never hear the sound that teleporting makes.
Probably not.
Okay.
He probably wouldn't.
He probably thinks
So-
it's silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just be sort of like a.
So there's a.
And he is now invisible. Now visible. He's like walking in from behind them, like, oh yeah, sorry, I was rearranging. Hello, Matthias. Oh, you
Dr.
were a little-
Monroe.
Discern
My
intention.
apologies. You wouldn't. Yes. I just to clarify, I am the one who stabilized your episode. Although technically, I suppose it was Thaddeus Burke.
I was gonna call it epilepsy. Wait, you went to
My-
Burt? Oh wait, yeah, I did not know.
My first move was to get you out of here, which first place I could think of was Del's Rock, and Thaddeus Burke was there, and he absorbed
Yeah.
the energy that was inside.
8.
How is he
Matthias.
reacting to?
Matthias wants to break his neck.
Yeah.
Yes,
And he's
I
using
don't need to
every
roll.
bone in his body not to.
I don't need to roll discern intentions. I know that.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I'm with them.
He just kind of follows us around like a stray
Yeah,
dog.
he kind of wants to work with Cloud too.
Bullshit. Spying on us.
Whatever you want to think.
It would hurt him through that, but
Whatever you want to think.
Let me know whenever I show
I
up.
mean, technically, the only person spying on you was
Right
you,
now,
Jane,
I'm
those
making a
little
very
drone
big
thingies.
mistake and fixing a suit of Infinity Core armor that he
be
possesses.
glad I'm not Miles. He would have killed you by now.
That's why I'm not. That's why I would appreciate you not telling him that I'm here.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because I
If you're
can.
gonna be working with us, which I'm still not sure you're gonna let that happen, why wouldn't I tell Miles?
Because.
Whether you live or die does not. There'd be no blood on my hands.
Can you guarantee
I'd be
that
held
he
a
could,
savior if
Can
I
you
killed
guarantee
you.
that he could take me?
You feeble old man.
Yes,
I could take you.
Yes, that man did almost kill me earlier, but that is irrelevant.
It was remarkably entertaining.
If any one of the specials here could take you, it is Miles.
That is absolutely true. However, never mind. I'm not going to debate this with you. I'm not playing my cards. Regardless, I
could take him.
am currently making the biggest.
Dynamic.
I'm making a mistake and fixing a suit of Infinity Core armor that he possesses
Do you have any
because.
audio recording devices on you?
Probably.
No. The only one I had was John's recorder that I had taken because he recorded incriminating evidence, but I gave that back to him a few days ago, so no.
Hey, quick question.
Still
Why
good.
you're
Tell me one thing that why I shouldn't kill you right now.
Because I want him to fix my suit.
Okay.
But
I told him to tell me. I don't give a shit what you have to say.
That's rude. I saved your life. Thank you very much.
According to him, he did. That doesn't mean anything to me.
I know.
He did it because you want something. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now.
Because I think that maybe I was wrong. And I've been thinking that for a long time. That's why I left the UEG.
Are you telling me?
Yes. Was that narrator
That was
asking?
Patrick asking.
Yes, he is telling the truth.
Fine.
Everything happening right now is permanent.
He moves Sonar around and basically there's the generator is built underneath a lot of the armory, which is why the stuff is built on, is put over it to like hide it, to make sure no one can mess with it. And Matthias just this large shock of energy, and the whole facility turns back on.
There's a live camera action joke to be made around here somewhere. I can't quite
I was
figure it out.
thinking it.
I can't quite figure it out. There's a joke to be made.
Next time you mess with this stuff, ask.
My apologies. You were a little,
Incapacitated. I like that word.
I don't care.
My apologies. I will ask permission
I'm
before
going to
doing
walk
other
past
things.
you with your armory.
So, you wanted to know what that thing was?
So they're walking past the library as you were going down into the, like right after you entered the library. So you would hear them walking past.
So I hear them walking past while I'm in
Also-
the library looking for.
No, you found her by this point.
So, you want to know what that shadow thing was?
Uh-huh.
Great. So,
Could you take off the suit so I can begin working on it?
I will explain this while taking off the suit.
He has clothes underneath it.
We can fix it.
Allegedly.
No.
So, long story short, there's these things called forces that are manifestations of energy that are what grant people powers. I don't know how it works. This was literally told to me by a talking computer. They're all represented by different colors. One of them apparently seems to be related to like shadows and darkness somehow. And they have this group of things like, according to a different dude who allegedly works for a group of people known as the Infinity Corps, who...
Can you just tell me what the fuck the thing is? I don't need to know
Okay,
this
cool.
backstory.
What he said was it's a darkness being. They're typically hostile to humanity, and it's most likely trying to get home by opening a portal to its home, which would
Why the
allow...
hell would it attach to me?
You are one hell of a power source there, buddy.
I was the one taking energy from it.
Maybe it was just using you like a big capacitor?
As soon as it left, that's what caused me to short circuit, basically.
Oh. I'm just telling you what I know.
You kept telling me that Catherine wasn't Catherine.
I don't know
Did
why.
it want Catherine somehow?
I don't know. I never actually. Well, I did get to talk to it, and then somebody broke the computer we were communicating to. By the way, it can also kind of talk to the future. That was weird because I had a conversation with it. Well, it was 2 days in the past of when I was having a conversation through like a video. I don't know how that worked at all. It was weird, and then he broke the computer.
Matthias is going to walk upstairs.
Am I with them at this point then?
Yeah. GB.
I'm assuming I'm following with Maya in tow.
Yeah, GB. Matthias!
Hi, Maya.
Hello, Maya.
Constance, did you
How are you
follow?
doing?
Oh yeah.
I'm okay. You play hide and seek with me.
I'm assuming he would recognize me. Hey,
That's great.
I'm one of you guys now.
Hey,
Part of the
him-
club.
No, you're
Make him
not.
forget.
Yeah, I am.
You can make
X
him
is going to
forget your face.
recognize that Archibald is now visible.
Make him forget your face.
I was planning on doing it, but I
Is
figured
Miles with you
since
guys?
he's
No.
better now, quote
He
unquote.
stayed in the.
X will kind of give you a like this look as she sees you.
Matthias came by. He saw what I was doing. He saw what I've been doing, so it was necessary for me to show myself.
Is Miles there?
He doesn't know I can be invisible. I teleported behind him.
You can tell. Yeah, X definitely considers saying something before.
Where's
Makes
Miles?
sense.
Where's Miles?
He's still in the common room.
Okay.
Better go back downstairs before he hears you.
Just
Do you
realized.
want one of us to go with you?
I have some ideas about the suit, so I'll go with him.
Okay.
Since you haven't volunteered.
Right.
Matthias will walk into the meeting room, and Miles will, and Matthias will be there, and Miles will be. You fine now. I'm not dead.
How old is Miles?
73.
He's a young man. He's not. He's an adult, but he's maybe like no older than like 22. Everything okay? We're fine. Sal's power freaked out, but we're okay. Getting everything fixed up.
Oh, Matthias, I don't know if the others have told you at this point, but Eugene did come by.
Jane,
He was with us whenever you had your episode.
how was he here?
He was coming to try and figure out what was going on.
He's not assigned to this project. It's not his jurisdiction.
Wasn't he you and Catherine's boss?
No,
We were.
I'm in charge of Project Enigma.
Eugene came specifically to find Catherine because she went missing. He told us that at the
But
town
doesn't
meeting.
Catherine frequently and often refer to him as...
Yes.
Eugene is her boss. I don't think she said he wasn't.
You're confused, but that's on purpose. Nothing we've said is incorrect. Everything Rogue says is what she believes.
Great. I guess maybe I misunderstand that dynamic. Catherine referred to Eugene as her boss.
That doesn't make any sense.
What do you know Eugene to be?
Gene is in charge of Project Legion,
Which is what?
not my jurisdiction. It's some science thing.
But it doesn't have to do with the protection of the specials.
No.
Maybe Catherine, as a reporter, answers to both Project Enigma and Eugene and Project Legion.
Catherine said that he was your boss too. Somehow that's... something's not right here.
I mean, if he's here, then he's here. I can't make him leave, but...
I think he's left at this point, but he did come by and he seemed to believe that, well, he called you one of his agents. So at least he's under the impression that you work under him. Regardless, he stopped by and was trying to ascertain the situation, but left whenever he realized you were unconscious and unable to answer questions. Him being here is why I came to warn you.
Ah.
Can I roll discern intentions?
Okay.
Can I roll discern your mother?
Can I roll to your mother?
You have a -1 to that, right?
Discern.
But yeah,
It's a 10.
what exactly are you trying to discern here?
Is he fully convinced, or is he fully being honest when he says that Eugene isn't his boss and Project Legion is not his jurisdiction?
Yeah, Eugene is not his boss and is not his jurisdiction.
Okay.
And you get a +1 ongoing until the end of this encounter.
We've been duped somewhere.
Somewhere, that's so true.
Oh, also, that's a token. That's 5.
That's...
You say we know.
That's what I do.
that's concerning.
Sound like something broke for a second there.
Maybe I know Catherine is really invested in bringing down the station that just set up outside of town. Maybe she got in contact with Eugene, and that's why.
But then why would Eugene think you're one of his agents?
I don't know. He always was a little high and mighty, so maybe he just thinks he's in charge of me.
It's possible. We did get in contact with him directly rather than going through Cloud, I guess. I assume you don't have anything to do with the loss of connection with Cloud.
No.
Do you
I
have
shut
any-
down the connection through here, but that doesn't shut down in Catherine's or anything.
Do you have any idea what would have caused it?
That's your pencil. Thief.
The shadow thing may have used some energy of my energy to do so.
Can do that.
Would you be able to reverse it if it was caused by you?
Maybe. If it was caused by me, yeah.
Maybe until we know more about what's going on with Catherine and Eugene, maybe it's best for things to stay the way they are.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, John?
I think that the further we look into things, the more questions we get for ourselves. You know, Eugene's Catherine's boss, Eugene's Matthias's boss, Eugene isn't Matthias's boss, Eugene isn't Catherine's boss. Next thing you know, someone's going to tell us Eugene isn't even a person. It's how these things go. Mysteries upon mysteries upon mysteries.
Yeah.
But what if Eugene never was a person?
Well,
I was never a person.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What if I was in charge of Cloud the whole time?
What if I'm Eugene?
Roll use power.
do you think
I
everything
understand.
is running smooth enough here that we should move on?
I mean, it was running smooth enough before we were here. I don't see why this little hiccup and everything that's happening should completely derail everything they've built up until this point. When everything boils down, all they happened was they lost their head officer for a little bit and they lost a little power. Granted, like, it was worse than that, but there's no reason this shouldn't tear down the facility.
Am I still here for this conversation? Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll see if I can reestablish contact with Cloud and see if they're not too pissed at me.
Is there a way that we could contact you, maybe a radio or something, so that
Do you have a radio on you?
Is there a phone by any chance anywhere in the facility? Any form of cellular device?
You know, there's a phone built into it.
Archibald has a radio, right?
But
It's a weird radio.
it's a
not
weird
a normal
radio.
One?
You would know that.
Okay.
Archie probably does have a normal radio somewhere, but it might not be with him.
Okay, I guess that makes sense to assume. I think Archibald has a radio.
Alright, I'll figure
Do-
that out.
Okay, outside of this, do phones work in Entity Point, like cell phones?
Not like smartphones.
Okay.
The smartphones do exist, they're just really hard to find.
Does Mayor Myers have one?
No.
Dang,
I'm
I was gonna
going
sue.
to, as a last ditch,
A smartphone.
give him my contact info for the It's All True theory forum.
Oh, it's better than nothing. Though you
I
think
have
that
a computer.
Archibald would be able to get in contact to you with the radio?
I can talk to him and figure it out.
This is my username. Truthfinder6969. Be sure to check me out on his website.
Just clarifying, are you saying this all in the meeting room in front of Miles?
Yes.
Good to know.
Oh God! Actually,
I thought
you
they were
would not
still-
know me as Archie.
Actually,
He would know you as Dr. Monroe.
Dr. Monroe.
Okay, that's good. Just making sure.
okay, so we're all good.
Barely.
Bro had
I
those,
just assumed they were still in the
Actually,
hallway.
Could make him.
I would have had to burn 3 tokens.
Carson was start sweating as you said the 3 times you said Archibald.
My bad.
It's okay. It would have been really funny, and then he could have burned his tokens.
Yeah.
But I like saving. I'm 1 away from having 6.
Hey, guys.
That I can
Suffer.
make you guys,
Hey, guys.
regret your
Where's
mistake.
Monroe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill your family.
Hey guys,
I don't.
what's your middle name? What's your character's middle name?
He wouldn't know.
Where is famed UEG scientist Archibald Monroe?
Yeah.
Francis.
And
Unless
one of our
they're-
primary
Archibald.
collaborators.
Okay, great. Francis.
Archibald Francis Monroe.
Yeah, his family hated it.
Social security number.
His dad thought it was a really great name. His
You're-
mom did not have a say.
Jeez, no wonder he's such a terrible person.
My dad thought Mason was a good name. My mom didn't know I was born, so.
Born.
That's because you.
produced John Smith the
At least you
movie.
got a name.
You got it. Yeah, that's not fair. You got Rogue X.
One jick.
Yeah. So
I got all
Long.
Yeah.
right. Let's see. Maybe the rest of us should head back. Then I'll tell the others that we're gonna head back to our base.
Alright. I'll figure out everything here. There's just one weird thing. I don't fully understand it. But this shadow creature, whatever it is. It's one thing it kept repeating sometimes. It says the fourth one is arsenic. I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's highly toxic. Anyway, sorry.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think yeah, we have been
You don't
working
know
on
that
a
yet.
code, and
You know, I know arsenic is highly toxic. There's the way we
that would, I think, make sense.
what the symbol for arsenic is. I
Yeah.
probably
All right.
should.
Well, thank you. If you need us, let us know, and if we figure anything else about the situation, we'll keep you informed.
If you, and knowing what you do here, I doubt you will anytime soon, if this branch of Cloud does decide to go on any large, dangerous excursions anytime soon, please get in contact with me before I would like to be there.
Okay.
Right. With that,
you don't know why, but
yeah. X will head downstairs to Archibald and Fonzie to tell them where we're going.
Okay.
Should I roll for the fixing his suit thing?
Sure.
It's gotta be a 15 or higher.
I'm just gonna wait up here and play rock, paper, scissors with Maya.
Doable.
What was that? What was
The
it?
7 will work, right?
Yeah.
Hey Archibald.
It's not even half a 15.
Fine. 3 tokens.
Hey Archibald, question.
30.
Could you add a teleporter to the suit? Is that something you could do? Like, hypothetically?
No.
Was that as a no, you can't do it, or you won't?
The suit systems will probably interfere with that kind of tech, so...
You know what you could do, though, is...
So you're saying you don't want a teleporting bodyguard that could just show up when you were in
I don't
trouble.
want you to teleport.
You could develop just small, like, little...
No.
You're not there.
Oh.
Yet.
Think. But yeah, so 10 on fixing his suit. And would there be any like helmets around? I mean, like even like basic.
Yeah, there would be like a basic helmet.
So I would effectively, because I know that he's supposed to have a helmet, right? That like interfaces
Yeah.
with the suit.
That's the last
Could I attempt to put like a basic HUD on it? And
Would you have told him that
connect
you
to the
have
suit?
the helmet, you just don't wear it?
Because it's like partially
Because
correct.
it's mostly broken.
I would assume so when he started working on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have a
He phoned that he does have the helmet, it's just back at his
Okay.
bunker.
He would teleport back
Yes.
and go find it. And then
Catherine's not there.
God damn it, Patrick.
I'm gonna teleport to Catherine.
What the?
She's not in a location that you can teleport to.
To people you're familiar with?
I'm grabbing
Oh, I
the
see.
helmet and I wait.
Well, I mean, granted, you're not allowed to teleport inside of the compound.
No, I know. I teleported to the front of the compound and then went in, but she's not in. I'm gonna take off my glasses. Is the cat in there?
Yeah.
What, Catherine?
Okay, I don't like you, but where did she
Catherine.
go? Where did she go? Yes, shut up. Tell me where she. Please, can you just leave me where she went, please?
Getting a lot of mixed signals.
Maybe if I brought Rocky here, he could help translate. Maybe he wouldn't even.
Raccoon, cat.
How about you?
Pretty
teleport
much
to
the
help
same
me,
thing.
Help me find her, and I won't bring the raccoon here.
stickers in.
It starts late. It just walks out.
He's gonna grab the helmet and follow.
Pass the stickers.
Dear God.
So-
This is elitist, goddamn. Just flip me off.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Okay.
So you two would come back downstairs to the armory where you should see Alfonso by himself.
I just assume Archibald is there invisible.
Valid.
We're gonna head back to the compound or the base. We think everything checks out here.
No, Archibald just went back.
Oh, I see.
He was grabbing some stuff.
We'll wait here until he gets back and let him know then.
Okay.
He's not coming back.
You would wait for about 10 minutes and he's still not back.
How about
that's not
playing
good.
rock, paper, scissors the whole 10 minutes?
You would like if you.
He's been gone for like an hour.
Okay, maybe we should go see if, everything's good with
Can I roll
that.
for my ability to play rock?
No.
Just as things were starting to calm
I
down.
have
I
always...
lose.
Yeah, that's right when we should be most concerned.
Yeah, when the
Well,
guy
I
who can
lose.
teleport doesn't show up on time, shit's gone wrong. So we should
I
probably go check on that.
Yeah, let's get back to the base.
You would.
I lose.
Would you go grab John?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
They go. So.
Can I describe the sight they see?
Yes.
You come upstairs to the common area and see John being absolutely obliterated by the 7-year-old girl in a casual game of rock, paper, scissors. And you can see he's visibly getting very upset with
You're
himself.
realizing that he's not trying to let her win.
He's just really bad at rock, paper,
This is
scissors.
a statistical impossibility.
You can assume that
I've
this
won
man...
like 30 times already.
How? How?
I don't know how she knows. I throw scissors every time, and she keeps throwing rock. I swear I'm gonna get her this time. Damn it!
They throw rock.
Throw paper. Wait, I'm not here.
I like throwing rocks at windows.
Scissors, scissors, scissors.
Archie is. He didn't return when he said he would.
Oh. Oh.
Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Actually, he did return.
I wasn't there when you didn't return.
So he can't make it, which you did.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go, Maya.
Bye.
I will say,
Bye,
Archie,
Maya.
Archie considered
Bye,
coming back
ma'am.
and letting you guys know, but then he remembered these two.
High five.
That's fair.
Which two is these two?
As upsetting as that is, it's fair.
And then he also remembered you.
And he was like, maybe I don't like these people.
John.
That's when he just
He-
leaves.
he-
at
he
some
just
point,
went to
make new
Cuba.
characters.
What about John? What about me?
What about him?
For one, does
Besides
not
the
outweigh
fact
the
that you're the
many.
most powerful special I've ever seen, you're pretty alright.
You'll always remember that. I'll make sure.
Okay, so as you're
Besides
going
the fact
back,
that you're one of the most terrifying.
you would follow the cat to about you're about 500 feet out of Epsilon station. And then it just sits there, looking at it. It's. Have you seen Thor 1?
Yes.
It looks like that.
Oh.
Oh.
So tarps everywhere.
And a God man outside in a helmet.
God.
Crap. Omega suit.
Jesus.
Haze.
Alright. I appreciate you. He's gonna
Yeah.
pet the cat very he is very
Bite
he
him.
has a
Have it
phobia
bite
of
him.
cats. He has a phobia of
Have it
cats.
bite him.
And
Eat him.
thank you. I appreciate you. I assume she's in there, right? That,
Essentially, it just goes.
mm.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
outside of this one. Has Nolan? I don't remember. Has Nolan Hayes ever seen my face?
Yeah.
What Archie
Yes?
is learning is that
He
animals are
used the
very
word
helpful.
EUG.
So he knows what I look like.
Yes.
Didn't you?
Would he recognize me if he saw me?
I would have to roll.
All right.
Didn't you undo that?
Not yet, but I'm gonna to. Well,
I thought
now
you
he
undid that
won't.
last time.
I'm spending 2 tokens for just another face to make him forget what I look like.
A basic white man.
Yep. It is what he looks like.
That's also
Or
what
was
I'm
he
named
white?
after.
He might
John.
have been not white.
You
He could have been.
biblical white man, John.
John wasn't even white.
That was the.
That was the joke, yes.
Congratulations, you autistic little bitch.
I mean, that depends. Are we Catholic or not?
I will stay.
He took the TISM test on stream.
I scored a 171.
Holy shit.
I scored a
This
156.
was at
I don't know
on
how the
Friday.
scale for this works.
240 is the max. Roughly 60 is your borderline.
I got like 50.
For
I got
being
120.
What?
Autistic.
Oh shit.
I scored a 171.
I could get a perfect score in that shit, and that's like the only test I can.
I
do.
was-
can get a perfect score.
I was, for
I had a
context,
friend who almost did. He was trying to though.
I had a
Oh, sorry. What'd you get?
171.
167.
Loser. My
Autism.
I got
my
smaller
old
numbers than you guys.
my old principal at our high school, she
Okay,
had
Aaron.
a master's in psychology, and
We're at
she would deal with me on a
151.
daily basis.
You're gonna have to cut this part out.
And she talked to my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, your son has Asperger's."
We're talking about TISM.
so-
we're at 150. So
Good
just
luck with
basically
that one.
Here and we'll
He's
just cut this part out.
167. He's 171. I'm 120. He's 50.
Why are we talking?
Connor, what are you?
Because we
That
hate
sounds.
I haven't taken it because
What?
I don't need confirmation.
I thought you said 750. I was like, holy shit.
What the fuck?
You've heard of the spectrum? I'm off of it.
Homeboy has the autism.
You're the autist.
Would you see the max number was?
240.
Oh yeah.
I
You
am
got 240 because
the
that's all you
autist.
could get. I got 240 because that's all there was to get.
Okay. So anyway. Wait, no. So Aaron knows when to cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yep.
The grand autism.
Totally won't be patching.
You can see yourself go to clap, and you just see your hands appear on Patrick's camera.
All right. So where were we?
You were about 500 feet outside of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Epsilon station.
All right, and the cat walked away. I can't believe that worked. Animals are actually. I need to start looking into animals more. They've been that talking raccoon, and now this Schrodinger. I can't believe that worked. All right, I need to go back to the others. He's gonna turn invisible, and he's going to teleport to John.
Great
Okay.
choice.
That is a
Good
great
idea,
choice.
man.
They're about halfway back to the bunker.
And then
Now,
he's going
it would
to
be pretty
step
nearby
several
us.
feet away behind a tree.
And backs right into Constant.
No, he's going to, keeping a very close eye on where Constance and Rogue are, he's going to turn visible behind a tree, say, "Warning, I am stepping out from behind this tree." And
This is every
then he's
fucking-
gonna step out from behind the tree.
You
Out of
turned
curiosity,
invisible
does
before you were
teleporting to
teleported,
a
yes?
place
Yes.
make a
Okay.
noise or just away from it?
Away.
Okay.
So
that's
I
good.
wouldn't have heard him appear. Okay.
Now, if you have your goggles on, you would have noticed, like, you know, the whole glow stuff that he has with him.
I'm assuming I do.
But you're not gonna murder me for
You
teleporting.
would recognize that it is Archibald.
So like this,
But we're
this
just
that
like,
second he
what's
shows up, I'm
too
like,
late?
oh hey Archibald, what took you so long? We were gonna go find you.
Oh, well, never mind. I wasn't going to do the whole... Okay, so if he called me out, I'm just going to make sure step like several feet away. I'm turning visible now.
Constance, you're not hallucinating.
Catherine has been taken by the UEG. She's at Epsilon Station. The cat led me there. I don't know how or why. I can't teleport to her.
Great. Can you fix my suit? Because I guess we're gonna go breaching under some shit. So.
Yep.
Also, do you have any flash grenades I could borrow? Maybe a suppressor? Those would be great.
He's
I
just...
probably should have looked in the weapon stash for those they had in there.
I checked. They didn't.
You know, we should probably try to not, you know, guns a-blazing, kill everyone in the station, steal everything, get Catherine back. That's how you die.
Can I see if I could teleport to
The
someone without actually
glorious
teleporting
death.
to them?
How about we try to peacefully and
Okay.
calmly break and enter?
Nolan
Yeah,
is not an option right now.
That's
then.
what I said.
That is what
He's
I
the only
assumed
person
was
I
the plan.
know.
I'm sorry, I was just assuming you wanted to go in there and shoot people.
Well, no, if you kill all of them before you can react, it is pretty calm because nobody
It is
panics. They're all
entirely
just
possible.
dead.
Depending on, it might just be she's kept in a specific area in there I can't teleport to. So it's possible I could teleport to Nolan Hayes, so I could bring at least one or two other
That
people
sounds
in
like
with
an
me.
awful idea.
As
That sounds like fun.
if we are prepared and he is not, and I teleport behind him with two other people, although there is always the chance of us having a mishap and being separated.
Even if we were to kill
If-
Nolan, it's very likely he
Alright.
has people nearby
I
who
know.
we would have to deal
I'm
with.
saying I can only teleport to places I've been before or to people I am familiar with, and that is our only potential option in just getting in there immediately.
Your face, my face, his face, hers face are all in the UEG system. Nolan Hayes knows him.
Doesn't he know you too?
I was a UEG agent for like 30 years. My face is in every single one of their systems. I've met Nolan Hayes before.
Admittedly, I don't think Nolan knows what I look like,
True,
but I am in their system.
I feel like their cameras have
You have made your way back
sensors.
to the bunker at this point.
Would I know if their cameras have like facial recognition software to notice if someone's there that not supposed to be?
Yes, they do.
Is their software updated enough that it will flag me as someone that's not supposed to be there?
You don't know.
Would I know that?
It's been a year.
What?
It's been years.
Oh,
Since it's been
You don't.
updated.
but
You
in
wouldn't know.
was it similarly advanced? So it wouldn't be a large jump in logic to assume that.
Yeah.
Okay. It is entirely possible they have facial recognition on their cameras.
There are a lot of ways we could get around that. If nothing else, we could use standard helmets.
True. I could also attempt to replicate the device that Eugene made use of, which changes their faces.
How long would that take?
It's maybe a couple hours, maybe longer.
For each one?
And
Or for all?
if I can make one, I can replicate it, and that should be fine.
That's also under the assumption that they don't have tech to stop us from using that.
Can you
I think
replicate your invisibility?
that's a good question.
It would be
You said we're at the
faster
bunker
than-
now.
Actually,
Hey,
I mean, I definitely, even if I can't replicate this suit, it might not work because it's not. It's a little different. It works. It's a little weird. So I could probably make smaller invisibility devices. That's possible as well. I could just make overall stealth devices that have both invisibility and,
It would be nice to be able to be invisible again.
again,
Hmm?
I don't have the suit I used to have for this job.
interesting. Could I, at some point, observe the suit that you do have?
Yeah, it's pretty basic, but yeah.
All right.
Hey, Williams.
Hello.
What do you know about Infinity Core, or do you know what they are?
Infinity Core. Created by the entity known as Infinity. Though
What?
it is no longer in charge.
Why is that?
Designed to maintain the laws and rules of the multiverse and protect it.
What are these laws and rules?
More important question. How would one get in contact with, say, an Infinity agent located in Entity Point currently?
Find them.
Great, that was not helpful at all. Got any more hints for the password?
I mean, we know Alexander works for.
Yeah, but how to find him?
Have you gotten any new
He
hints?
said he would find us.
I haven't
Oh,
gotten
the
anything yet.
fourth symbol is arsenic.
Oh, wonderful.
Well,
So
that's a fun
What,
compound.
5 now?
I believe so. Hey, Patrick, which one's the symbol for arsenic?
The fourth one.
The symbol for arsenic.
Well, yeah, but like
I
which?
got you.
Hand it to him.
Williams,
I'm
What
gonna be
is-
honest.
I don't know what the symbols are. I just wrote down a bunch of symbols, and I know, but all the ones that are in the password are on there.
So we should look for the ones that make logical sense.
No, actually, just
No.
Google the arsenic alchemical symbol.
That's what Ryan's doing.
Oh, okay. Good job, Ryan.
Williams?
You're smart.
What exactly is an entity? As you placed
An
it,
entity is the embodiment of a concept,
so like a god.
such as time or infinity,
Oh, God.
fate.
So they are effectively gods.
Forces are cosmic beings that can establish connections. Entities can be forces, and forces aren't always entities.
Right. If we're going to be doing this mission, I think it's good having one of those devices for stealthy entry is probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea to be well rested. And the others of us should do what we can to prepare as well.
Hey Patrick, I'm assuming you're not going to let us go to the
can't
research
be
facility
on
in
this
this
one, bud.
session.
I'm planning on you guys doing the next session.
Good, because there's some stuff I need to work on first.
Yeah, I need to make a lot
Now,
of things.
to be fair, my current plan is for the station to take 2 sessions. It can take 1, and that would make it 10 sessions, and somehow we managed to make my plan. But it could take 2, because I know you. I know
How
these
much
people.
how much freedom are you going to give me, Patrick?
To answer your question, Archibald, there are 3 main laws of existence. 1. No mortal may possess more than 1 connection. This is in place to keep them from dying.
It shouldn't have that information, because that's a new update. Its server shouldn't be up to
That's
that
from
speed.
30 years ago still. That is...
Oh, the law was changed 30 years ago.
Oh right, yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
Law
let me-
1-A. If a mortal traverses into another universe which has technology inferior to theirs, they cannot artificially accelerate that universe's development.
Interesting.
Well, that's just boring.
B. Those connected to a force are also subject to Law 2, Section B. C. Mortals may not use their powers in such a manner that it breaks part of existence. Pause for dramatic effect.
Oh.
What if their power innately is breaking part of existence?
Law 2. Cosmic beings cannot commit acts that break reality.
Cosmic beings being...
I'm not a cosmic
What
being.
constitutes a cosmic being?
Those of cosmic power.
Such as entities and forces?
Yes, but there are others who are not entities or forces.
Interesting.
B. Forces
I
cannot
do.
actively interfere with mortals they are not connected to unless absolutely necessary. B. Forces cannot order those who are connected to them to interfere with mortals they are not connected to unless absolutely necessary. Pause for dramatic effect.
Is
It
Williams
does say that,
actually
by the way.
saying-
It says pause for dramatic effect.
It's reading
3.
a script.
Members of the board should never directly interfere with universes unless absolutely necessary.
The board, what is this? Some sort of high god
A.
nonsense?
Members of the board should never directly communicate with reality beings unless absolutely necessary.
Hmm.
B. Members of the board may not have connections. C. Members of the board should never look through infinity. Those are the laws of existence.
What is the board?
You don't have access to those files.
You do not have access to those files.
I'm going to
They have
assume
been
it's some
deleted.
sort of high god nonsense. Alright,
Williams, can you tell how many laws or rules a person or creature has broken?
No. That is not for me to know.
who enforces these laws?
A member of the board.
Oh,
And file redacted.
file redacted.
I don't know who that is.
Interesting. I suppose that's irrelevant to our current. Well, this Reaper might technically qualify as a cosmic being, which would mean that what it's doing is I don't know if it would qualify. Would the Reaper qualify as a cosmic being?
Yes and no. It is of cosmic power, but it was connected to a force.
but it's interfering with things people it's not connected to, therefore it is in violation.
That is a rule for forces, not cosmic beings.
It is a rule for cosmic beings,
No,
as stated.
for forces, not cosmic beings.
Alexander, the guy who works for Infinity, said he was looking for it. So, like, there are people who work with Infinity Corps who are already looking into it.
It seems Infinity Corps might have a slightly broader.
Right, but like, what more can we do about it at this point?
Nothing at the moment. We need to get Catherine back.
Do you know of any other like cosmic organizations like Infinity Corps that could help in this situation, Williams?
None that will.
Speaking of getting Catherine back, maybe we should ask Alexander about the situation. It's very possible that the Reaper is involved. And also that the other thing he's looking for, the site, is where we're headed. He might wish to be involved somehow.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a good idea. I need to be working on devices, including fixing his suit. Can I replicate my suit? My stealth suit?
Could you just add the stealth?
I mean, like, with my replicator. Oh.
Can he
He's gonna
replicate?
go ahead and
Homer's
take
just
it
gonna
off.
make us copies.
Can he replicate the Infinity?
Can you
Armor?
replicate
Better
me?
question.
That is a good question that I was going to ask
These
later,
nuts.
whenever it's... Actually, I can't. What about...
Would be no use. It would not replicate properly.
Quadruple barrel parry.
I am going to replicate it once anyway for research purposes, so I can have some... Because it'll
going at
physically
16
replicate it perfectly, yeah. It's just the energy parts that aren't correctly
Looks
copied.
like a hedgehog down there.
But because my suit is basically... The power source doesn't need to be transferred. I can just add another one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take off my suit and make
So where is
a
that
few
hedgehog?
copies.
Like a mohawk.
Would you
These
shut up?
You
I don't
can
wanna be
consider these to
thinking
be
about this.
on loan. You are borrowing them. You are not keeping them.
I want to immediately go invisible.
Be like, you can't
It
catch
doesn't
me.
have power yet.
Oh.
And actually, that's how he's going to keep control over them. He's going to regulate the power you guys get to have attached to them.
Come on. Turn on.
Juice me up, man.
He's
come
going
on.
to pull out his battery, and a cable will shoot out and connect to
I'm gonna be hitting this button the whole time. The moment I get power, I want to go invisible.
Slow it down.
He's going to... Alright, so...
Sorry, self-destruct sequence.
Let's go with... You now have 3 charges.
How long
Each-
does a charge last?
An hour. I'll go with that.
So I have 3 hours of invisibility.
Yeah, you have 3 hours of invisibility,
Where's your
roughly.
mom live?
Damn!
So where's the cemetery here? What's the address of this? I'm gonna give you the address of the cemetery.
Shit.
That is correct, right?
I'm sorry, man. That's rough.
And yeah.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
Thanks, though. Props to you for giving me the address.
Yep. I visit her and my dad.
don't
every
ask me to
week,
borrow a shovel.
typically.
Has a
That is too
living
far.
mother.
My dad's in the assisted living complex. Right?
Constance maybe does.
I can fix
Depends how
that.
loosely you let me stretch that term, I guess.
Mother
But, yeah.
or a living?
So he will give all of you effectively 3 charges, each lasting an hour.
Do I get 4? Come special.
No.
Damn. In fact, you might get 2 because you're special.
Fuck.
Actually, I mean, yeah. But yeah,
Where are the
so
2 that tried to kill you? Give
I
them
am-
2. Give me 4. Make me
do
feel
any of
better.
you have a way to contact Matthias?
No.
No, but he did
Well,
say
he has
that
a way to contact me.
he
Alright.
would be able to get into contact with you and possibly vice versa using a radio.
Well, I guess I can try this one. I have a normal radio somewhere, but
Do you
actually,
remember what numbers you have already?
um,
2 is Alexander.
yeah, I don't get to choose.
I know, but you still should write down what the
Oh,
numbers
yeah,
do.
that's valid.
4 was Becca, right?
3
Becca
was
Rain. 3 is Becca Rain. We
Well,
don't know the
technically 3
last
was
name.
something else, but she happened to be there.
3 is Becca. Well, we don't know that.
I know. But
We do now.
That Carson knows that.
Patrick?
Yeah.
If I were to mention the rewriting room to Williams, would Williams understand what I'm saying because it can slow it down?
Maybe.
Thing for a later date. Or before we
Maybe
end.
didn't slow it down, so I doubt Williams will be able to.
Williams seems really advanced.
It assumes he's recording everything you're saying.
Also, slowing down isn't a very advanced thing.
Wait, yeah, no, my radio won't work. Like, this radio is useless anyway. He besides doesn't have a radio, right?
You can still press the button.
I'll press the button. I mean, yeah, I can toss the dice with this thing. I can't control who it contacts.
Roll a 1d4.
Better get my 1d4.
Have we rolled a 1 yet?
No.
Oh, that
Only
might
a
be
2 on.
unfortunate.
Wait, I thought Becca was 4. Was she
No, he's
3?
3.
Okay.
Archibald pulls out that radio.
Can I press the button?
Well, all of my d4s are at the bottom.
Can I press the button, Archibald?
Yes, you may press the button.
Then you get to roll.
Yes!
Do you need a 1d4?
Insight into Archie's mind right now. He's thinking of him as a child.
He is.
He's in his mind calling him a man-child.
I always think of him as a child.
Are you
Everyone.
pulling up a dice roller?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't need to hand you my d4 then.
I got a 2. Was that one we already had?
Hello?
Oh, it's you.
Archibald?
Hello.
Archibald.
What do you want?
Well, I was
We should still tell
hoping
him
for a
about
way to
it.
get in contact with Matthias, so I was tossing the dice with this because it contacts seemingly random people. Although it's only been you and one lady. So
Well, it is somewhat random, but you should still try again. Just in case.
Tell him about
I'll give it a shot.
Tell him about the mission.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, this is very relevant to you. Catherine's been taken by the UEG.
Alright. Where
She's in Epsilon Station. We're currently planning a rescue
This is
mission.
where the shadow orb is.
Yep.
We also think the Reaper might be
How much do I
involved.
know about the Shadow Orb? Has it been mentioned? What is this
You know
Shadow
that
Orb?
it was mentioned, and that's
Yes,
probably what the Reaper's going for.
What is this Shadow
Once.
Orb?
I don't know entirely. It is a object of pure dark energy.
Wait, what's
I
this
know what
guy's
it
name again?
does, Alexander. I say that because that's how it's said.
Okay. Interesting. Archie wants to, by the way, he wants to get his hands on it.
Of course he does. No one's gonna let him. No one should let him.
Dark Orb?
I don't think no one has anything to do with this.
Shush.
Isn't
I
no
do.
one of the... Did you say
Don't worry
Nolan
about
or
it.
no?
No one.
Isn't that one of like the enemies?
Don't worry about it.
We should mention the possible connection to the Reaper.
And it's also entirely possible that it's due to the Reaper's influence that she's there.
That would make some sense, yes.
Yeah.
I will put in a little more research into the shadow orb and
Alright.
maybe this Reaper, and I will get back to you.
We have other preparations to make as well.
Understood.
Yes. All right.
We will regroup.
All right. I'm gonna be pressing the button again, so
Okay.
yeah, we'll see.
Calls him back.
Yep. All right. I am pressing the button this time.
Roll a 1d4. If it's a 2, you can re-roll it because I know you're just gonna hang up.
2, 3.
That was Becca, isn't it?
Doesn't answer.
Do I get to answer one of these numbers?
Last time.
If he lets you. If you roll a 2 or a 3 again, you can re-roll. Because you...
4.
I know you're just gonna...
I'd roll a 3 at first. Yeah.
Okay. What are you 4 doing as he's...
Well,
Watching.
I'm going to see if Constance listens to my suggestion about getting some rest before the mission.
I'm going to be trying to convince Constance to get some rest before the mission.
Please roll.
Do you want me to say what I say? Or?
Yes. There's you say and then roll.
So Constance. All right.
Bro.
My brewski.
My guy. You know Catherine. You want Catherine to be safe and secure and out of harm's way, but currently she is not safe. she's not secure, she's in harm's way, the best thing we can do is get her out of that situation. The best thing you can do to help get her out of that situation is get ample rest. If we go in there to rescue her and you're not in fighting fit, you don't want her to get hurt because you're not taking care of yourself.
When is this happening?
What time is it currently?
What time is it currently?
Probably sometime in the afternoon. Like I would say middle of the afternoon.
I
So
see
like
March
5,
will
6,
need at
4 or
least
5.
3 hours to get ready.
At least 3, yeah. Oh, what time did you say?
It's 4 or 5.
Okay. AM, of course.
No.
Because if we go in there and you're out of it,
When are we going in there?
I'm assuming as soon as he gets ready, if not a little bit after that.
3 or 4 hours.
Even if I agreed with you, which I'm still not sure about, you think 3 or 4 hours of sleep is going to offset the amount of time that I've spent awake?
I doubt it'll offset all of it, but at least it'll help. We're trying to do everything we can to help her right now. And you're not willing to give a little?
I don't see what it's going to add.
What else could you be doing to help right now?
Building stuff?
Hell, I'll do anything but sleep.
Unfortunately, right now, I think sleeping is the only way that you can help prepare for this. Now, I understand that you have an aversion to it for whatever reason, but yeah, if you don't, not only will you be putting yourself in more danger, but Catherine and all of us.
Okay. Now, can you please roll?
Influence their actions. Unfortunately, I did not lie, so I only have a +4 to
I
this.
only have a +4.
Yeah.
And you do have 5 tokens.
I have 3. I spent 2 of them.
That's right. 3
And
tokens.
I want to have at least 3 at all times.
That's fair. That is understandable.
Buddy.
Oh, hey.
First, what'd you roll?
I've not rolled yet.
Okay.
What are you rolling for?
You get a
Okay.
+2 because I'm staying silent.
I have a +2.
I'm using assist and staying silent. That's how I'm helping.
You are
Actually,
also
that
capable
works.
because you are helping.
I'm going to.
It's not. It is grit, not charm. If that changes.
If
Oh.
anyone else wants to
That does
assist,
help.
you don't have to.
Yeah, but you know why not?
Okay. Let's see how high we can get this roll.
Why would you roll
be
cognition?
disingenuous for me not to? I failed.
It's smart.
So is that
right?
like a -1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a -1.
Just
Yeah,
clarify.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's still +5.
Oh, it's a lot higher than a +5.
Oh right. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll a Sister Hinders?
If you want, honestly,
What are you at?
you're not
right
gonna
now?
make me fit. Right now, I'm at 14.
Never mind. Don't
If-
roll. Please roll, Connor.
Rolls a 3.
That is, I rolled
Or would you like to
on the
not?
dice a 9 + 5.
Constance, he has to roll a 7, which is not impossible. But that is what he has to roll.
Why?
That is
Oh, also, just for reference, just one moment.
Oh, I also get a token.
With the 10 plus, you get a +1 forward on your next roll, and mark experience if you do.
Yeah.
So if you succeed the roll, is he going to sleep?
If he succeeds the roll, the smart part of his brain
Will
take
say go to
over.
sleep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you want him to succeed here.
So I could roll a Sister Hinder on that.
No,
This would not. It's
This is more so a personal roll.
it's an 8.
okay.
Do you have any minuses to that?
Yeah, but -1.
So it's a
It's a
7.
9, but it's
Okay,
Or
thank
it's a
God.
9. Okay. So,
I have a -5.
okay.
He gets disadvantage or minuses due to not having slept for so long.
Which is actually probably what's happening. But no. Constance will slowly turn away
I'll go like get him a pillow. I see him going to sleep. We're gonna like pull out a pillow.
I want
Just-
a pillow.
Okay.
Do not want a pillow.
You want a blanket?
No.
No. Okay. Nice cold hard floor.
Lay against
over there.
the wall.
Do you want me to wake you up if anything happens? Or...
He's asleep.
He lays down out.
I'm just gonna.
I'm sorry. One moment. Hello?
Who is this?
I was gonna put a jacket over you.
I didn't know you could call me.
Who is it? Do I recognize the voice? Who are you?
Is there anything you need? This might be the only time you can call me.
What did you do?
If the others find out, I won't be able to talk to you directly. So you have one thing I can do to help you.
Can you get me the shadow orb?
Unfortunately, some things are out of my hands. The story demands it be there.
Or the shot.
Or drop.
I don't
Time it's been referenced.
All of you can hear this, by the way. It's not a very quiet radio.
What's
I
the story?
don't suppose you have access to Numium.
I do.
What's the
Can I have
Is that all you want?
Yes.
In the grand scheme of this story so far, all you want is Numium.
I don't suppose you could get Catherine back. And that's
Due
really
to the
what I
shadow
want.
orb, I cannot.
what?
Due to the shadow orb, I cannot.
Hey, can I have a
The
power?
one thing I truly want, you can't give me. I don't care who you are.
He wants his dad to be proud of him.
Yoinks.
He wants,
my dad is
he wants,
very proud.
He wants Tracy to be proud of him.
What about access to this facility?
That's not really that hard, honestly.
Can I have a power?
I mean,
It would
No.
What?
We
You're
have
not gonna
no
ask
idea
for me to
what's
have a
in there.
power?
It probably has a lab, which we are in desperate need of a lab we can consistently
It
use.
probably has an artillery.
You have
How
any
about
nukes we
a
could
portable
borrow?
laboratory? Something I can keep with me. Something I can...
I didn't want to sleep in the lobby.
Very well.
Could we ask?
This
for the
is all I can
password?
give you. After this,
Password.
you won't be
Password.
able to
I appreciate it.
answer again.
I don't suppose you would know anything about the password either.
Password. Password. Password.
The one to
password,
Daniel's bunker.
Yeah. Daniel?
Password.
Did I know the name of his name was Daniel?
Password.
Okay. Yes, how did you know?
The third one is Libra.
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 And it
Thank you.
hangs up.
Scales.
Well,
Libra's scales.
now we know that you don't need the last one.
Narrator!
What the?
You don't need the last one now. It's 62 options. You can just waste an hour.
That's true. Hey, Williams,
Now
I have a
Yes.
question. Is there a lockout protocol if I get the password wrong too many times?
Yes.
Shit.
How many times is that?
61.
What are the
It will lock for an hour if you fail 5 times.
God damn it.
That's still not terrible.
It's still decent.
Well,
odds.
fuck
He
it.
has 62 chances.
You found arsenic, right?
Yeah, I got it. Which
Did you find old lace?
In
though?
8 hours, you could go through 40 options.
There aren't 40
Where
options.
is that one?
There's 62.
Right,
Yes,
but I'm just saying
but
that you would still
prob-
get through a
statistically
lot of them.
speaking,
Yeah.
there's
that
a
was
solid
3?
chance that he. Yeah.
There's 3. Great.
Archibald, you won't be able to contact that number
So
again.
it's 62
I'm
minutes.
just-
Will,
When
Was
you
it-
roll
was-
number 4, it will be someone else.
Was that the
What if-
narrator?
Yes.
I
It does not matter who is using the radio. It counts as belonging to him, so the numbers stay the same. As long as it belongs to him.
Wait, that's not. It should belong to Catherine unless she's dead, according to the rules you established earlier.
Yes.
He
It
makes
counts
the
as
rules.
belonging to him because she basically let him keep it.
Okay.
Except for the number.
Ownership
Some
is
of the
changed.
numbers changed.
Did John resonate with the phrase "the story" at all?
Yes. Very much so.
Please don't make me roll.
I would never. Why
So-
would you assume that of me? I'm offended.
So my
Any
lab.
guesses?
What about your
Recommendations
I
for the
mean-
last one?
There was no
said-
lab.
Oh, I guess it's just
Schrodinger's
not.
lab.
I guess it's in. It's
It will
shipping.
work its
in
way
shipping.
into the story.
2,
So it's being shipped.
It will make
three.
sense.
In
Terms of the story.
I'm assuming now that we're relatively. This is out of it. I'm assuming we're relatively close to finishing off this session. So.
Yeah, it'll be a shorter session, but yeah.
Because like everything else is gonna be like waiting 3 hours. For giggles, John is going to
Gets and shiggles.
get some shiggles. John is going to ask Williams if he knows anything about the rewriting room. Because even though he's getting sped up, Williams is a supercomputer.
So yeah, you say.
Hey, Patrick,
What
can I guess that one being the last symbol when I put in the password?
symbol is that?
The one below my finger.
I told you, I only know the names. I do not know what they.
Let me look at it. Let me look at it. This one?
Yes.
It's got a dot in the center with squiggles.
I said I don't know the symbol. I only know the names of the code. So you basically that is redacted.
Damn. Well, at least it understood.
Wait, oh shit, he said it was redacted.
So he can hear.
Or he could at one point.
Yeah.
Or he knows what's happening when you try and say it.
I mean, the entire reason we know what he was saying was because Omega was able to do the same thing.
But she wasn't really able to fully understand either.
So
What's-
Patrick, can I just roll like a d4 to see if I get it? Within the 5
Roll
tries
a
before.
d20.
A
No,
D20.
d100. Percentage.
I'll give you a
There's
There's a
D100.
chance.
Yeah,
I
no,
won't tell you the
percentile.
chance.
You gotta roll an actual D100 for
Yeah.
this.
I don't have.
Eric,
He
wait.
has one. No. Zane has one.
I've got one.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Do you have an actual d100?
Not an actual, but I've got.
Oh well.
We have an actual one.
Great, we get to be here for
I have an
20
actual
minutes.
one. You're stealing.
Careful, we'll try and leave the table.
It is a ball.
But anyways.
Can I just like go roll it on the bigger table
No,
over there?
there's a dice.
What percentage does he have to get?
I won't tell you.
Okay. It's gonna be like over a 90 or something. It is a ball. It
It's
is
either
just a-
really low or really high.
No,
I
it's
won't
just
tell you.
randomly between 37 and 48.
I think that's a 71.
Unfortunately not.
I think.
But doesn't he get 5 tries?
No. Yes, you know, you do get 5 tries. Roll again. Roll 4 more times.
You hate me.
No,
I
I'm
assume,
giving.
I assume if
Hey,
he rolls the same
if
number,
I
he
was
can roll.
letting you do this,
looks like
this
a
would not be.
I think that's a 6 on top. I think that's the.
Yeah, that's the 6.
No. What number am I aiming for here?
I'm
Like,
not telling you.
High.
how can I rig for this?
It's gotta be high at this point.
You have 3 more chances.
I don't think that's on any.
Wait a minute.
I would roll that again.
John.
One moment.
He got it
You're
wrong.
using it wrong.
Make it right.
That's not how this works.
I'm not about to do that.
Roll like that.
It will just roll off the table.
Yep.
That's why it was like that.
Well, it's not working because it's all bumpy.
Is that a
29.
29?
2 more tries.
Open it. So that's
No.
He's cheating.
I thought it was worth a try. It didn't even work, but I thought it was worth it.
Roll that again. The table's
It's the floor.
the floor.
yeah,
46.
You
I
have
read,
one more try.
I read
more
that
try.
backwards. I was like
try.
94.
I assume if he rolls the same number, he can roll again.
No.
Okay.
It counts as in, this is the last try until it locks.
99?
99?
Yeah,
99.
99.
99?
99.
Really?
99.
Oh my god.
Give me the password!
Oh my god.
Wait, did he get it?
He got a 99.
Was that it?
You're a 99? I say, you're like,
This one.
Capricorn, Jupiter, Libra, Arsenic. I don't know, fuck it. Caduceus, Gold.
What the fuck
Anarchy.
is Caduceus?
Password accepted.
What the hell is
John.
He's got the
What is caduceus?
A caduceus is like
It's
the
the-
medical
How
do you
staff
spell
that has
it?
two snakes twirling
C-
around.
Oh, the one from
C.
That one's like a deuces.
Why would you say
E-U-S.
that? You
the
terrible
god,
human being.
the Greek god.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Password accepted. You're like, what the fuck?
The word. Yeah. Can I come in? Hey, Patrick, you kicked that water bottle.
Thank you.
I just told you what happened. Why do you hate me so much?
Yeah,
I
why do
was
you hate
doing
us?
your job as the narrator, and you flipped me off. That's just rude.
Interesting.
Someone was trying to do my job. I would also.
Hey,
You must answer one question.
Change this.
It's against my
You dance with the
code.
devil.
No.
What you got?
If I change it, I'll lose
What
a
year
bunch of
was your dog born?
What year is your dog born?
1776.
Please solve this captcha.
New York.
What is the average speed of an unladen swallow?
African or
African European.
How many coconuts does it take to fill a light bulb?
These ones.
Why did the end occur?
Because somebody broke the rules.
No. Why did the end occur?
Because it was supposed to happen?
Why did the end occur?
Because John broke something.
I wasn't even there.
It was a theory based on your power.
He's just like, what? Hint. The board.
Somebody in the board messed up on their paperwork.
It was
Did one of the board members look into infinity?
Oh yeah, it did specific.
Answer accepted.
Board
They
looked
did.
into
That was one of the
infinity.
I didn't
rules. They're
even-
not allowed to do
Well,
that.
That wasn't
Welcome.
even metagaming.
Welcome, Alfonso Bernard.
Woo! Wait, but I'm the one who got that. Do I get?
But he put in the password.
Do I get second level authority?
And
Yeah.
the door to the bunker begins to slowly open.
And in there is a storeroom of suppressors and silence.
That is all it is.
And
Inside.
flashbangs.
firing squad of 30 people that just open fire on us.
Inside, you see an elevator.
Please tell me there's no other password.
Oh my goodness.
Secondary
I'm gonna go
There
down.
are
You actually have to
floors.
press the floors.
Or
in
sorry,
specific
5
order.
floors.
I'm gonna press floor. I'm assuming we're on 1.
You're on the ground floor.
Okay, so I'm gonna press 1 then.
Does everyone go inside?
No.
Yeah.
You don't.
No.
You're left with the door open.
I'm gonna stay here with
Okay.
Archibald and Constance.
No, Archibald's going in.
You have work to be doing.
Work can wait.
No! You can't!
Archibald, you stay. You finish
You
work.
can't pull this
Archie's
on
going in.
Constance.
No, bad Archibald. Finish work.
If he wakes up
Let,
and finds out
let
that
me
nobody
have my
actually
fun
did
without
anything
killing
in
all
the
of my
the
joints.
reason I got that answer right. I am going in.
How long has Constance been asleep?
Like 20 minutes.
Don't wake him up.
No, he's gonna rewrite and make it. When
Is there
he's
a cat?
Well rested. No,
Can I do that?
you did it with Catherine.
Oh shit! You could have just solved all of our problems.
Well, if he's awake, he can't just make him immediately feel rested. It like logically,
he could have also
his
just.
rewrites have to make logical sense.
He could have just made
So
him
I
go
can
to
make
sleep.
it to where.
His 20-minute power
Constance
nap
is a power napper.
just the powerfulest nap that exists.
So I can retroactively make it to where he got a full 8-hour night's sleep
No.
in those 20
Oh no, he
minutes.
got like
A full
24
24
hours.
hours.
Those 20 minutes felt like 8 hours.
Shit. I'm burning 3 tokens. Constance feels
oh, no.
okay.
the most well rested
I'm having a flashback
ever
right now.
has.
Yeah, Constance
Okay.
wakes up, the best sleep he's ever had in his entire life.
Remember when you said you're gonna get
Shit.
What time is it?
You've been asleep for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got the bunker open. You want to come?
No.
You're welcome. Bunker's open.
It's 5:30.
I haven't felt like this in a long time.
Yeah, 'cause you haven't slept in a week.
I said I would wake you up if anything important happens. Granted, you were asleep when I said that. Something important happens. You had been asleep for 20 minutes, so I figured I'd make it to where you got plenty of sleep.
That's great. I like that. Thanks.
We have an elevator to catch.
Right, yeah.
And there's always the possibility there's some sort of laboratory in there, which would make it even easier for my work to occur.
It was
Therefore,
a fly.
Yeah.
Then
Therefore,
I will go
it is
in.
a good choice for me to go in there anyway.
If I drink a vial that happens to be a certain
I
color,
will. Mm.
Color.
I'm asking.
You know the color.
An out-of-game question.
The certain color I'm thinking.
You know the
Yes.
color.
Do you
what
have one?
happens?
No, he does not.
Okay.
He's
Some
hoping to find
forces
vials
don't
in there.
connect.
You hate me.
But what if they did?
No.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Not that one. Not
All of
him.
you enter the elevator.
Make me a god.
You press 1.
Big elevator.
This is where
was
Patrick.
going to be a shorter episode.
Just had to make sure. it
Remember
wasn't
how you
just
were like, yeah, that's probably going to be a shorter
4 by
episode.
4 elevators
No,
meant for like 2
not
people
now.
I
max.
thought this was happening at the end of the season.
Hack the
I
fuck.
figured.
You rolled a 99.
You
I
could have
made
just
it
said no.
95 to 100.
You could have said no.
You got a
5%,
5%
what the
chance.
fuck?
Just kidding. No, I can't say. No, I won't.
It made sense.
Yeah. I'm
Anyway, we're in the elevator.
So,
And then just Patrick cliffhangers
you
just right
see
here.
just an archive of books, like one massive computer.
Oh.
Walks up to the computer and cracks the knuckles. Presses the first button he sees.
P.
It's
Oh.
like it's this
Oh.
massive keyboard. There is like the normal keyboard in the middle, but then a bunch of buttons off to the side.
She's gonna press like enter on the normal keyboard. Just
Hey Fonzie, even I know you should press the power button first.
I assume since
Homeboy's so well rested, he's logical.
damn. I feel like I should go crawl into a corner and cry now. I don't. Like Constance corrected me on some shit. Hey Williams, can you turn this computer on?
You don't hear. There's not.
Oh shit. Is there a power button anywhere on this computer?
Fine, I'll do it myself. Okay, never
Right
mind.
where you would expect it to be.
You see like this blue activation screen, and then these.
Is that
It looks
before?
very old in how it turns on. It's like it just these the ZAX 2.0.
Zags.
Williams.
And you see this pixelated
Xander.
humanoid-esque male face appear on the computer. Hello,
Williams?
I am Zax.
Why are there two of you?
Daniel felt the need to make more.
How many are there?
That is not in my database. And I don't want to tell you.
And neither are you.
You are not the owner of this computer.
Do you know? So
I
you're
will straighten
different
my
from
tax.
Williams.
Yes, Williams is rudimentary.
So you're better.
Yes.
Williams.
Are you-
Williams is Zax
Are you
prototype.
are you proud of being better?
I am very proud.
Would
I love
Williams
that.
agree that you're better?
Williams cannot agree or disagree.
Is that
Can
why
the
you're
two-
better?
Can the two of you communicate?
You must establish communication, but yes.
I don't suppose you could allow me to teleport within the space.
No.
Man, yeah.
With what this space is made of. No.
Which
We should
what is
establish
Interesting.
communication between those two if possible.
Yes. What is the substance the space is made out of?
A long list of numbers.
I don't read whatever that is. So cool.
Are there any samples of it in here?
No. Not in this section. This is the archives.
Can you give me like a
Yeah.
layout
Run
of
down
what
to
the
the
6
sections.
levels are?
Grab level. Archives. Laboratory. Testing. Error.
What are all the
Oh.
errors for?
I do not know.
We
Like
might
you
want
can't
to
get that
not
deep?
go there yet.
Can't access them.
Guess where we're going, boys? Level 6.
So what were the 3 that were named?
Archives.
Archives.
Laboratory
Lab,
and testing.
Test.
Can you access information from the floors with names?
Yes. There are likely other versions of me, but they're all me.
Can you see how functional the lab currently is?
Surprisingly, with how long it's been since they were used, they work just fine.
Perfect.
Archibald, do you want to go check out that space?
I would love to.
Fonzie, can you give
Gotta be careful,
Archibald
there's some
access to the lab?
automatons there.
I
Guarding it.
don't suppose you have an influence over them?
No, I'm the archives ex.
They
so-
wouldn't attack me since I'm
Of course
beyond.
not.
Great!
Okay, wonderful.
Get wrecked.
Can you give Fonzie, or can you give Archibald access to that floor?
Yes. Could you make me an administrator or whatever in the
Absolutely
system so I can...
not an administrator.
Can you give me permission to operate these things?
Next
If he
question.
were to give you full use of the invisibility suit, would you give him access to the laboratory?
How about a
Yes.
teleporter?
I cannot do that. I
Could-
assume I can't.
Could I give
Unless
him,
he's-
if I went with him to the laboratory, could I give him access to the laboratory?
Yes.
Great. Also, what was going on in the testing floor? Like, what was the
That's
last?
where testing is.
What was like the last test run?
That's not part of my database.
Fair enough.
Part of
Interesting.
The testing Zax.
What type of things do you archive,
Everything.
but not things about testing?
Have you been updated?
Knowledge. History.
I see.
That is my job. These books are all fake.
Lzax.
They're for appearance. It
Tzax.
helps his Daniel feel normal.
Makes sense.
I
Well, we
don't see
should
how
go-
he could
It
feel
is-
normal talking to a computer, but okay.
It's a very good look.
Looks like a library.
Well, good to meet you, Zax.
Can you give all of us the permission to ask questions as well as him access to not be killed by the automatons whenever we get there?
I mean, he was answering your questions as of like 30
One
seconds
can
ago.
assume it's only
So-
He
because
didn't
you're
answer
here.
Archibald's question.
Well, that was because he didn't like Archibald specifically, and I don't have a problem with
When
it.
you're trying to access certain archives, that is when the access will be denied.
Yeah, that's so. I assume all of us being able to gather information would be a good thing.
If you
What-
get
what-
taken or
What kind of information or archives specifically would they be denied access to?
The ones Daniel wouldn't want accessed.
The board.
Oh, you wouldn't be allowed to know about that.
Would
the
I?
story.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, Daniel locked those archives out.
Ah.
Even me. You
Can
have
he?
to know his direct code.
Capricorn, Jupiter, Libra, Arsenic.
That is the
Can
code to get in.
Well, some people do have the same password for everything. Like me.
Biggest jumbo fruit.
Apparently not okay.
Right. So
Well, I guess we're going to level 2 then.
Are you good? Okay.
That was me hitting the button on the elevator.
This is us leaving you on the archive floor.
I was gonna stay on the archive, but if I was in the elevator when he hit the button, I guess I'm not.
You just like, well, wait, are we gonna?
You just start, the doors start closing, and I'm like, hey, are you good if I stay on the archive? And the doors are just closed. And I'm like, never mind.
Hello.
Hello.
who's this?
Hi.
Who are we talking to in the elevator?
He stayed in the archive.
Oh,
I did? You
Oh.
let me?
That's what I assumed.
Okay, never
If
mind.
he's leaving, you're like, hey, is it cool if okay.
He meant that he was on.
I thought I was on the elevator, and I was about to
Inside.
ask him if I could stay here.
That's
the
that's
doors
what all the
started
fun
closing.
was. It was like, beep.
I assumed you would just, if you're not going to leave, then I would assume you wouldn't get on the
I
elevator.
was just wanting to ask the archive a few questions.
You can do that.
No.
You have to spend a token for each question.
Yes.
You actually take 1 harm for every question asked.
Hey, I'm gonna get a rest after this. I'll be fine.
A long rest?
What is the proverbial story? It's a
The
force.
story is not a force. The story is what everything is a part of. The vast design, as some call it. Though, Not exactly. The vast design is more everything. The story is what's important, according to the board.
What's my connection to the story? The phrase, it connects to me somehow. I feel with it.
I don't know. You're not in my archives.
Do you not have a scanner or something?
No.
Oh, that's the laboratory.
That would be in the lab. You're not very bright, are you?
Got him.
I'm told I was. Do you have files on a Mason Kane?
There is a Mason Kane in Universe 1A.
We're Universe 1B, aren't we?
Yes.
I've known that and shared that, right?
Yes.
Who's Mason Kane Universe 1A?
The son of Malcolm Kane in Universe 1A, who tragically died. Though, he died in Universe 1B. Was killed by the alien unknown. Here, in this entity point. Though Mason was just a child at the time, he had to take over the family business.
For a second there, you had me thinking I wasn't from this universe.
He is in charge of what used to be Entity Point. He used to be. It used to be Entity Point, now it is Kane Point. He's quite egotistical.
That reminds me of someone.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm Mason Kane.
Yes,
And this is Universe 1B.
correct. That
This
Mason
is-
Kane was born. You were created.
Do you have any files on me?
No.
Then how do you know I was created?
I can see it on your
I
face.
thought you didn't have
Also,
a scanner.
I lied.
Fair enough.
Also, would he not have access to the files that first floor has? Or 0th floor?
No.
Oh, okay.
He cannot communicate with him.
At the moment.
He has
Are you
to
still-
establish
It'd
that.
be funny if it's
I'm in the elevator.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be funny if it's a he can't and he refuses to because it's inferior.
Yeah. Okay. We'll shift over
Yeah.
to
I'm done with all my questions. So
you
Also,
four.
I want you to know that every time the story is mentioned around Archie, his mood immediately darkens as he remembers
As Burke said, you
Thaddeus
have no
saying,
point in this story.
that I'm not important. Sorry. I just wanted to-
Burke literally, I don't think you were there for that, but Burke literally went, the story isn't about you. You're not relevant.
It's pretty funny.
So you're saying if I
Yeah.
were to drink a vial of that certain color, you would just say no?
Maybe.
You would just explode.
You
on
wouldn't
the
let me
spot.
have any fun?
like eating two
Oh, no.
devil fruits.
One of these forces will accept you.
One?
At least. At least one.
I hope none of them do.
Just
Yeah.
not that one.
So I assume we.
So
end
you
up in
enter
the
the
lab.
laboratory, which is the same size as the archives, and it's this vast, very high-tech laboratory. But it's all covered in dust.
A small price to pay for salvation.
But you would see about 4 or 5 of these humanoid, when I say humanoid, like shape robots, but they look like those little movable doll things for drawing. They look like metal versions of those.
They're like giant mannequins.
giant mannequins.
Hey, Zax?
You hear like an automated, welcome, Mr. Bernard.
That was weird. I take it you're the Zax of this floor? I
Welcome, Mr. Bernard.
Elzax.
Hello.
What?
Laboratory Zax. Elzax.
I don't think that's it.
The hand gestures towards a computer in the back of the room.
Gotcha.
That is currently not on.
I assume we go turn it on.
Hello.
It's lax.
I just talked to
Cracks.
your brother upstairs?
Do not refer to that thing as my brother.
Are all of you gonna say the other one's inferior?
I mean, I am
Yes,
the
but in my
best,
case,
but
it's true.
God
we
I
are
can-
technically all the same.
Can you make me an administrator on this floor?
Or at least give him access to
Can he have access to this floor?
Give a code.
Why did he program them with narcissism?
They are
For
all
fun.
narcissists.
It's not a programming thing.
Archie gives a code. I'll figure one out. And
Okay.
let you know.
You are now an administrator of this floor.
Can we lessen the stratus like a little bit down from administrator?
No.
Just like a little
He's
bit.
being sarcastic, as I'm certain you know.
Just.
You now have access to this floor.
I appreciate it.
I did it
Do you
because he
think it
told
would be
me.
a good idea to try and establish a remote connection between Omega and Williams so we can talk to Williams elsewhere?
Hey, did he fix the helmet on my suit yet?
I haven't had time to actually.
He left it up there, remember?
Right.
He started
Yeah.
working on it, said the code, and went, well, and left it there.
I'm gonna go get that.
No, he would be holding it. He would have been
Oh,
carrying
okay.
it the whole time.
Brought the suit with you?
Mhm.
I'm just kind of like gonna reach over, like grab it, and just doink. What do you know about this?
That is an infinity helmet.
Great.
It appears to be broken.
Do you know how to fix it?
Of course I do.
Would you
I've been
please?
built with the highest technology.
So, I have here a device that can replicate things. I could rewire it a little bit, and
Seems a little rudimentary.
Yes, I
like
was-
these computers.
it was based on. I didn't have a whole lot of time to work on it, and it's
I
based
can
off
see
of
that.
power that I studied.
Ah, I see. Which one?
Infinite supply.
Interesting.
I agree. I want more time with it, but
You mind doing me a solid and repairing this here suit?
Place it on that platform over there, and I'll get to work.
oh,
You see this
Oh,
like
you know better.
hexagonal
Okay.
platform, you place it, there's a little dome that goes over it, and then these tiny nanobots start. It will take a while. Not really nanobots, but
Small.
close enough.
Yes.
While you're at it, could you hardwire into that suit a way to communicate with the different versions of you across all of these levels?
Why the fuck would I want to do that? I'm
So-
sorry. Why the redacted would I want to do that?
That was pretty
Why
funny.
the asterisk?
F asterisk asterisk asterisk.
So I can communicate with you when I need to,
Oh, I see.
regardless of
Yes,
where
I can do that.
am.
I do not want to talk to the others.
Oh.
You
well,
can
you
just-
don't really have to. He just needs to be able to.
Yes, I understood that.
Yeah. Valid. Sorry, my apologies.
Hey, you don't happen to know what's on the floors lower than like 3, right? Testing, because the other guy just said error.
Yeah,
I don't
archive.
have those.
Okay.
I don't have access to those.
Do you know why not?
No.
Do you know what kind of tests would be run on the testing floor?
The most recent testing most likely would have been you just hear give me a moment.
We're just gonna be looking around the lab.
Yes. It sounds like a buffering wheel.
Fun
You
fact-
see the Zax just
Alphonse would be like, you know, I never thought a buffering wheel had a sound, but if it did, it would be that one.
Yup.
In fact, they have a name. Do you want to know what they're called? It's robbers.
I don't like that.
What?
While this is
Buffering
happening,
wheels are
after
called
John's done talking to Zax in the
Yeah.
thing, he's probably gonna hop in the elevator and take it to the laboratory.
okay. So you see John walk in.
Hi, John.
The Beyond.
What's that?
It is beyond existence.
Right. Alfonso, what else do you need to be working on so we can be ready?
Alfonso?
Archibald.
Archibald.
It's okay.
Apologies.
Well,
A names.
What?
And my 15 M names.
Yeah.
there's a couple devices I want to work on specifically for my own preparedness. First of which being a device that'll help me control well, water specifically, but I might be able to work in wind as well. Be easier to dust this place. Water is an excellent utility ability water manipulation is an excellent utility ability that would have helped significantly at several points, and there's never a lack of water around.
If you can also add in the thing you were talking about before that allows you to look like different people, that I think would be useful in this next mission.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I'll stay here and make sure that nothing happens.
Exact.
I say looking at the
Yes.
particularly strange metal creatures.
Uh-huh.
Would you have any recommended methods for, like, don't tell the science, dude, me to get a power?
Yes.
Archie can hear you.
Ejection
Right there.
or ingestion.
What's the difference?
One is ejecting it directly into your bloodstream. One is drinking it. Or inhaling.
So I could snort it.
It depends. Some of the force energy is in liquid form, gas form, energy.
You got a color recommendation?
Archibald, I just want to clarify. The robots are made of pneumium.
Don't touch
Numium?
my
We'll
robots.
explain.
He's just gonna. Can I just replicate the hand of one of them, or something?
No.
No. Interesting. I don't suppose you have samples of pneumium around.
Yes. Would you like some?
I would love some.
You see like basically not a filing cabinet per se, but something like that. Like there's a little flash over there. It is over there.
Wonderful. Thank you.
So is he out of hearing range at this point?
He's actually going to check on that later because he is listening in. He's gonna. I'm gonna. What should I roll to make him think I'm not listening?
I don't know.
Hide from view.
Okay. 10.
Cognition.
My brain just completely malfunctioned on that one. You said cognition. I also got a 10.
You know, but you're trying really hard.
I'll spend a token.
You don't know.
I'll spend a token.
No, you won't.
I will. Do not challenge me in this.
How many
matter.
tokens do you have?
I rolled the 10 plus earlier. I rolled the 10 just now. I forgot to mark the one from earlier. That's why I'm saying that. So I should have 5.
How many tokens do you have?
Is this
5.
worth it?
Never mind. I'm not
This
going to
isn't
spend
worth
any
it.
tokens then, because I also have 5.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
So what did we end on? You being able to not hear and not know, or
No,
you
I'm
knowing?
hearing it.
He's hearing. I know he's hearing.
Okay.
Yes,
Huh.
do go on.
Neat.
So what
Probably
are the
not something we
differences
should
between
risk right
injection
now.
and ingestion in
But
terms
maybe.
of, are there any differences
No.
regarding, okay.
The connection establishes all the same, though there are some forces that simply do not connect.
With some
They
people.
do not mix well.
Like who?
For example, order would not connect with you.
That
What?
that makes sense in a very insulting manner.
What connects with me?
Yeah, what is he connected to?
Yeah.
I don't have a scanner on me.
And
Where, do you
It's
have
over.
one?
You see like a hand just point at the screen. It's over there. It's on the ceiling.
I'm just gonna walk over there.
You just see this blue light. Zzz.
That's never a good thing to hear.
Let me guess, you don't know.
It is not a force.
I thought forces were the only ones that could create
That is
connections.
correct.
Then
Technically, it's not.
Yeah, just
You
have
only
a
get
slap.
half.
Then how?
Then what is he connected to?
Your mom.
I do not know.
So other things beside forces can have
It might not be a being you're connected to. You might not be connected to a force. Well,
I've-
not. But
What sort of energy is it then?
the end.
Well, we know that.
Well, we knew that it was the same energy that was present at the end. We didn't know that they were exactly the same.
Out of curiosity, I register as having an energy too, right?
Yes. How much would Archie know about that one?
Nothing. No.
No?
Nothing.
Okay. Alright.
Well, I'm very curious. Do you think it would be a good idea to scan me?
Might as well. I'm not familiar.
So you walk on. Interesting. You are connected to the Crimson King, though the Crimson King is dead, according to my records.
Who was the...
Crimson King, otherwise known as Alan Boyle.
Mr. Craterton?
No, his grandfather.
Oh, that's
Though
supposed
the Crimson King is dead, or is supposed to be.
You still be connected to a force that's dead?
No.
Interesting.
So
It
is
appears
he...
the records are wrong.
So has someone else taken up the mantle?
Since my deductions were always correct, since the Crimson King is or was a being of pure energy cannot be destroyed. Therefore, even though Alan Boyle died, the Crimson King reformed.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Wait, he was like a regular guy,
At the start, yes.
but then
I do not know what he did, but he became a force, became a cosmic being.
Interesting.
Okay, quick question.
So it's possible.
props.
Don't look at me.
I know you were just kind of there.
Quick question, Zax. Would you have like an armory around here, like some nifty little weapons for sneaking into
That
places?
might be one of the errors.
That tracks.
But no, like you wouldn't know of any like test stuff that would be very useful for that scenario.
No.
If you find an armory, let me know.
Hey, what about me? You're gonna scan me? Come on, guys.
You're just gonna
You're
say
not
you're
connected
sleep
to
deprived.
anything.
I mean, his.
Sure.
Did I know that they were going up gradually? His ability and levels?
I might have mentioned it in passing.
It hasn't changed since the last time you checked.
Yeah.
I mean, granted,
No, it hasn't changed.
there's no harm
So you go
to
over.
come.
You have the capacity for a connection.
I'm gonna scare myself.
Who
Whee!
doesn't?
Few don't. Though,
Great.
it appears you should have a connection, but it is not there.
What do you mean you should have? What does that mean?
It means you not
have-
sleeping for a solid week.
You should
messed it
have a
up.
connection, but you do not.
What?
But what if he always
How
has?
does that work? How does that work?
I do not know. He may have been born with it, but someone took it away.
Interesting. Would I know of any such instances? Wait. Oh.
Archibald.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing as you have done that before,
I see.
it's not safe, but you can do it.
So you stole this young man.
Well-
No, I did not. Technically.
Give it back!
Yeah, seeing as Archibald started a sentence and then seemed to recognize something, I'm gonna roll discern intentions
Please
on that.
do. Anyone who would like
Yeah.
to give it a
11.
I would like to roll the
One of
sky's
these?
intentions. No.
Just
Roll
I'm really
anti-charm.
Well, I get XP.
Shoot, dude. Being greedy over here, man. Discern intentions?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Are you
I'm
also
gonna
doing
Uh,
11. Okay.
I failed.
How are you
That's a
rolling
10.
so well in competition?
I have vibe check, which means I roll crit for
That's right.
certain intention.
That's a 10.
Oh, well, you didn't start with that, but you got that recently.
I got a 7 because I used a token.
Okay. Well, everyone but Rogue notices the change.
Yep. Archie knows that everyone knows. So, the UEG, you're all aware of the law that was passed years ago that the UEG will test every child for powers.
No.
When they're born.
Did I get tested since I wasn't technically born?
No.
That was
I
far
assume that
before.
wasn't
You were born before the thing was
Oh, you-
initiated. It was like in the 2000s or sometime.
I think around 2004 or 5.
John doesn't pay attention to legality.
So effectively, it's based off of, it's a technology that identifies ability levels and the presence of a connection, and if possible, removes it. Although it's a very dangerous process, particularly with people so young, with literal infants. So it's entirely possible that you had a connection at that point and it was able to be removed.
Is it reversible?
That would explain his fluctuating ability levels. Because there's ability that's not there.
That should be.
That should be. So that's why it might have risen.
Is
Trying
access
to compensate.
Is there a way to undo that process?
You would need the exact ability. Or the connection.
Would it have to be the same connection?
Not exactly, but it would be preferred.
What if I
Can
gave
you
him-
identify the type of connection?
Not without it being there.
What are you about to say?
What if I gave him a blood transfusion with my ability?
That would be a
That would be a terrible idea.
No,
For
things could only
funsies.
go well.
For funsies.
Well,
What would happen, theoretically?
Your ability rejects even being replicated. Your
Seeing
blood
as you're
rejects
connected
being
to something
replicated.
that should not have a connection, it would probably kill him.
Got a
admittedly,
fresh-
John
Your
Blood
power.
bullets.
Your power gives you some sort of forced uniqueness. You are the only instance of you that can exist.
Bullets.
John Blood Bullets.
John Blood bullets.
admittedly, this is interesting. However, probably not what we should be focusing on right now. We do have a mission to be getting to.
Or she would have walked over and grabbed the Numium by now.
It's just like a small. It's like
It's
half
like a
roast.
cat reaching for a tree. Just like,
Replicate.
No.
Hansi
Lumium cannot
John.
be replicated.
yes.
The two,
Alright.
maybe Constance as well. You should continue exploring the floors. I'll stay here and make sure.
Oh,
Alfonso
come on.
stays
It wasn't me that was doing it.
Archibald stays safe.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't care who has the last one. Whoever gets it first can have it.
But seeing as you all aren't going to be doing anything, and now that you're well rested, it would be good to have an understanding of what this place is.
So we're gonna keep observing.
I'm gonna go straight to. No, you're staying there to work and stuff. I'm gonna go straight
No,
to floor
I'm-
6.
If we are only staying because you need time to work.
So, does anyone follow Alfonso as he goes to floor 6?
I will.
Shoot, I don't trust him. I'll vol.
Perfect.
Because
that
it's
I
a
don't
risk,
trust
I
him,
am
Alpha?
going with you.
Yeah. I don't trust you to be
Both of
safe
them
on
are
your
going
own.
with them. John is most likely to be able to keep anyone here safe. And we are only exploring because you need time to work.
Oh, I got a token.
Okay. So, Alfonso, Constance, and John, you're going down?
Yeah.
Okay. So. The door doesn't immediately open.
I am pulling out my.
You're going?
Mhm.
Okay. All the lights are off.
Flashlight.
What do my fancy schmancy goggles be seeing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's no power signatures down here.
What's the flashlight see?
You see, it's a it's a decently large room. It's bigger than the laboratory and the archives. It's very open, except there are about. You see these large gray metal cages. Nothing is in them. They're about. When I say large, they could fit a person easily.
Well,
Somewhat
that's not at
somewhat
all
comfortable.
concerning.
And there's about 20 of them.
How many human skeletons am I seeing?
None.
Okay, cool, good.
Any
good.
living humans?
No.
Any other things in the cages, or are they completely empty?
They're all empty.
All of them are empty.
They're all labeled though.
Read a
Ooh,
stressful
what do the
situation.
labels say?
Read a full situation.
Order, chaos, the Crimson King, the Blood Emperor, the Void, though it's scratched out. This Crimson King is also scratched out.
Wait, what says this?
All the cages have the names of forces.
Oh man, I
Though,
don't like this room.
There's one that says the garden question mark.
The garden question mark?
Yes.
Is there one for like the
It
Nexus?
says beyond, but then it's crossed out completely, like, and then just writes, forget this.
Can I read a stressful situation?
Yes.
4. I'll make it a 7.
Okay. What question are you asking?
What dangers haven't been noticed?
Well, the distinct one, so you cannot see anything in these cages. There's nothing in them as far as you can notice.
We can't see. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. But as you look around, that's when you notice in the center of the room is this. It's about up to your hip in size, but you just see this gray box cube.
My goggles, seeing nothing special with that one.
Constance will tap it with
Tap
his
it.
flashlight.
It like echoes across.
If you're gonna whack something with a flashlight, be ready for a noise.
Also, everyone who's wearing the armor I gave out has 2 armor powered.
Oh,
When
fine.
activated.
When it is activated.
So when we turn invisible, we have +1. Can I?
No, there are 2 separate. You don't have
There's
to
2 different
invisible
settings.
to
Here's
activate.
the thing. I would say if it's invisible, it doesn't have the armor.
That's fair.
It's just invisible. Only when you're when you have the setting to like the defensive setting
Okay.
does it have the armor. It's still powered.
Constance is not wearing
Doesn't
his
count
yet.
as armor.
Can I scan the area?
Sure.
That's probably a good idea, and I probably should
I'll
have
say
done
you
that
can't because
second.
you did the stretch.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
7. Wait, that's 8.
Doesn't
8.
matter.
Doesn't change.
Technically, I gotta spend 2 tokens to get it to a 10.
Are you?
I got a
I won't.
9.
I believe you don't have any. You spent 3 to make him rested.
Yeah, and then I rolled a 10, so I got 2. Because I had 4 when I spent 3 to make him rested.
That's right.
I got a 9.
So I need to roll a 10 plus once more.
So you both get 1 question, and the questions are: what is hidden here? What happened here? Were powers used here? What kind of person was here? Where did they go, and what were they going to do?
What were they going to do?
Well, these cages were to contain cosmic beings.
I knew they were to contain them.
Wait,
What
wait.
were they doing?
Cosmic beings, not just people connected to them?
No.
Oh,
The cosmic beings themselves.
that is a big difference.
Than what you were thinking?
I thought they were holding like specimens of people who harbored a connection to each cosmic being. But if this is
This ain't for demigods, boy. This is the whole god.
this is there for gods, it's fine.
Not all forces can be contained because some are places.
Are there any
Like
that
Coolsville.
Are there any that say anything that resonate to me, like the name on the placard does? All right, cool. That's a good thing.
Part of me really
There's one
likes
that's a little
Or a
strange.
really bad thing.
Class clown.
Okay, here are all the names you see. The Swarm, the Darkness, Them, the Blood Emperor,
Them?
Infinity, Chaos, Order, Chance, the Exalted One, the Garden, question mark. There is the Antiverse scratched out, the Singularity, Magic, the Nexus, question mark. Death, Verse, the Beyond, scratched out, the Void, scratched out. The Crimson King, scratched out. There's one more that's half written. K.A. stopped.
Oh.
Chaos. No, you already said that.
And
Also
it's also
chaos
doesn't start with a
wouldn't-
K.
Well, you like KAOS.
Yes, you're spelling it wrong.
I know, but it's a way like some fantasy spells chaos.
Yeah.
Karma. It's karma.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know Eternal
you're good.
Lord.
That just happens to be.
That's not
It's
true.
not
His
eternal.
character.
Oh, what
It
is
is in the turn. It's mentioned. Wait, no, it hasn't been.
Yeah. Anyway,
What is it in then?
60 point. Era 1.
finale
And the Cosmic Council.
and the councils.
Part of me really likes this room. Part of me really hates this room.
And then the thing in the center.
Yeah. So it's a crate, you said.
Well, it seems to be this gray metal box.
Is it openable?
Not that you can tell.
Does it look like the other crates?
Is it shootable?
Everything is shootable.
You can shoot it.
Constance is just going to very tentatively. Hey, John, you want to come put your hand on this?
Shoot. Man. I've put my hand on lots of weird things, so I'm gonna walk over and slap my hand on that box.
There's this this gray glow around your hand, and then red.
I guess it's my turn.
Did anything bad happen?
No.
I guess it's my turn. I'll go do it.
Go ahead, man.
And it turns blue.
That's either really good or really bad.
I was hoping for green.
And the lights turn on in this room. For you to see all the cages.
I'm gonna take it as that was really good.
Is there anything we can see now that we couldn't see earlier?
Not really. It all just looks. It's all bright now. But you see above each of the cages, there seems to be these holes, these large circular
Reference.
inside underneath all, above all the cages.
Are they 6 feet wide and 6 feet deep? Reference.
No.
So you got the reference. The holes
This
to
place
put.
creeps me out.
Is this like a computer? This thing in the middle? Like, is it a
Does-
Zax
you-
computer?
Doesn't seem to have done anything.
Just powered everything on. Is there a Zax down here?
You don't hear anything. It just your voice just echoes throughout the room.
Level 5, I guess. Also, we should keep note of this. If those are designed to hold in, like, the darkness, we have a darkness being running around.
Alright. Gotcha.
Spitting that idea out.
Level
6.
6
Containment.
You hear this quiet, like,
God. cage.
Well, that sound can't be good.
You see this, yeah, it seems to be a hologram start appearing from the metal crate thing. It is definitely a crate
Okay.
made of metal. You see this figure, assumably man, covered head to toe in clothes. He's wearing this thick
I would hope
coat.
he's wearing
no,
clothes.
no, you're not listening. It's like thick, multiple layers. His face is covered in a gas mask. There's a hood up. He's wearing gloves. You cannot see an ounce of skin.
Conservative.
Hello. Hello.
This is Daniel. If you're hearing this, this version of me is gone.
Pre-record.
Lost. I fulfilled my purpose. And if you're seeing this, that means there was another one chosen. You need to complete my mission. These forces cannot be allowed to roam. They're dangerous. They act like gods. They must be contained. If possible, you must find the me in Universe 1A. The story doesn't take place there, but it's still important. If not, or he's been compromised, then this role falls to you. Alfonso Bernard. I don't know why, but you were chosen. It's your responsibility now. Good luck. And that is where we will end
Nope.
this session of Entity Point.
But I got
Thanks for
2 more
watching.
levels of error codes to get to,
I
Patrick.
assume I can go ahead and roll for the inventions I'm working on.